So, yeah, first things first. Welcome to Mythical Lore. I'm pretty sure most of you are new here. The others would not be. Basically, this happens post apocalyptic after the calamity or post calamity, about 800 years after the Great War between two gods, the Betrayer and the Primordial gods, basically. You guys start in the city of Emon. I'll be introducing you, each and every one of you, basically. As first things first, I'm gonna start with Zanven, or Zach's character. Basically, Zanven, you know what, let's do this. Zanven, being someone who traveled from the mountains of Wildmount in the city of Gruntelgrim. Correct me if I'm wrong. Basically, you have crossed paths, you have crossed mountains and seas until you have finally reached another city known as Emon. There, after proving yourself that you're completely worthy of your rank, that you have basically what you call being hired by a powerful enchantress and wizard known only as Lady Visoren of the city and council of Taldore. You are currently as positioned and as rank as her escort, basically, as a what you call a personal escort and bodyguard to her side, basically, for her protection. Technically, one day, as you were just doing your typical job, one city guard from the palace enters and then lets you know that someone was looking for the enchantress, or basically for Lady Visoren. With that being said, you were sent out to find her within the palace to let her know that she was gonna be expecting visitors, as you escort her to the private quarters where she will be meeting the said visitors or guests. Next, with that, I'm gonna go to Lilith, which is Sophia's character. Lilith, basically, after you got tired of joining your family with their errands and decided that this is not the life for you, so you decided to go on an adventure and surprisingly got hired by a very powerful private guild, which made you do things and hired you to do things. Some of them not so nice, and some of them might sound dark. You were sent down in a city of Emon, where you were tasked to spy on a noble to get information of some kind. Unfortunately, after trying to do so, you were cut right-handed, and the noble wasn't so happy or pleased by it, to the point that he wanted you executed, because you not only fool him, you also try to steal something that could be worth valuable or important to him. Luckily, thanks to a lady with blonde hair, known only as Lady Visoren, she managed to basically convince the noble to not have you executed, and decided to pay your freedom through your services by serving her in helping her with her errands, with fixing her books or other things that she might want to ask you or tell you. At one time, you're at the library inside the city palace. As you're helping her fix some books, you notice what you call a dwarf, basically, and a city guard looking for the presence of Lady Visoren, the one who actually saved you from being executed. With that being said, I'm gonna be showing you guys what you guys look like as you guys send me pictures, so for your own reference. One moment. So, you got... First things first, Lilith, you see someone who looks like this. Let me know if you guys see it. You see that?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
You see that
It's a
walking?
dwarf.
Yep, with an axe slinging on its back, wearing this thick fur clothes. Beside him is just a standard-looking city guard with full plate armor, basically. Then you see Lady Allura Varsoren, which I'm gonna show you what she looks like, as to give you guys a quick idea. You see this woman. Basically, that's her. Blonde of hair, wearing this azul aquamarine blue dress that has gold trim. She has this yellow gold blonde hair that ends on a fluff, which is tied with some sort of gold bracer. She has this loop rings like a crescent moon shape attached to her ears. Human, pale skin, blue eyes, red lips. Basically, she's reading the book. And to show you what Lilith looks like, one moment. You see someone. Do I have a character? I do. You guys, or should I say, where is it? Stupid. You see someone who looks like this. There you go. So purple skin, horns, a tail, which typically looks like a tiefling. So, Zanven, as you see the, what you call, Lady Allura Varsoren sitting in a wooden stool chair reading her books, as your, what you call, what do you do? What do you guys do? As we're gonna do this first with them.
So the city guard had just came in and notified that that she has visitors, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'd approach and just give a courtesy bow and notify her that the city guard has come into the building and told us that there are some visitors requesting an appearance with her.
Okay, so she nods and she looks at you and smiles and then closes her book and says, "Well then, I guess I'll go see them myself." She, what you call, looks at you, Lilith, and says, "Would you please join me, Lilith, if you don't mind? I might still need your assistance if ever I do need them." And gestures for you to follow her, basically. Are you gonna say anything?
I'll say, of course, I'll come with you.
Okay, so you are currently escorted as you escort Lady Allura and a city guard to the, what you call, quarters, basically. With that being said, I'm gonna go to Tollis, basically, your band, basically, you went traveling to perform. Unfortunately, surprisingly, your band is not earning as much gold as necessary. So while looking around in the city, one moment in the city square, you saw basically a signpost in the city square posted in the middle of the city that says wanted for help, basically. And the letter is from a woman named Lady Allura Visoren looking for people to escort her and do errands for her. And surprisingly, the award is so massive that you could technically buy at your own house with it. It is thousands of gold involved in this reward. With that being said, you could not refuse such offer and decided that would be helpful not only to you, but probably bring some of it, or a lot of it, back to your home, to your sister, basically. And help her with a tavern of some kind.
Okay.
With that being said, you went to the city palace and are currently waiting in the halls, basically. Waiting at the halls to be what you call to be escorted or to be approached by someone who's gonna lead you to the right path or to lead you to Lady Allura Visoren. As you're currently waiting there at the hallway, you see basically 4 figures approaching you. One is a typical standard looking guard. One looks like a dwarf that has an axe on its sling on its back. The other one looks like a tiefling girl that has horns and purple skin, and the other one looks like a human female figure. Blue dress, blonde hair, braided, and are approaching. As you guys approach, you guys see this figure sitting in the hallway, technically. And one moment. You guys see this humanoid figure, which is half human and the 2 hinge legs looks like it's half of an animal. Has a tail, has hooves on both 2 hinge legs, has these curved horns that looks like they're from a goat or a ram on its back, long black hair, has some sort of musical instrument on its back, has a satchel on its side, and seems to be waiting there. Stolas, what do you do as you see these 4 figures approach you?
Hey, how are y'all? Are y'all here to make some money? Who is this Lady Visoren?
As you ask that,
I would motion.
okay, go ahead.
I would just say I would motion to Lady Visoren and present her to him, just pretty much saying, "This is Lady Visoren."
She, as you say that, she looks. This woman with blonde hair looks at you and says, "I'm Lady Visoren. May I help you? Are you the person looking for me?"
I am looking for you. I saw your posting about you needing help, and I'm here to help.
I see. Well then, let us discuss in a room. Please come with me.
Okay.
And then suddenly, the city guard, interrupt you, Zanven, as he nugs you on the shoulder and says, that's not the person looking for her, basically. There are 2 figures looking for her. So this is a different person.
Is he not one of them, or...?
Well, they're currently waiting in a room in one of the quarters, as the city guard replies, basically.
Alright, I appreciate this. I shall keep an eye on him. Just to be safe.
The city guard nods, and all 5 of you are currently heading there.
Knowing that, Zanfin would kind of put himself somewhere between Lady Visoren and this new figure who is not one of the 2 people that he was told about by the city guard.
Okay.
Just to kind of put some space between them.
Easy enough. As you guys are escorted, what you call, as you guys are proceeding in this long hallway with giant, about 15 feet tall glass windows that overlooks the city from the palace walls. What you call, Lady Allura, by Soren stops and remembers something. As she stops and says, I almost forgot. I have to check one thing real quick before we go to our room. Please follow me. As she goes on a quick left turn to another hallway or corridor, proceeds to a room basically that has this double wooden doors that it has a metal trim nailed shut and has this giant lever handles. What you call, she looks at all of you and says, wait here, I'll be out in just a moment. She knocks.
Very well.
You see her knock to the door, and you guys all hear what you call a gnomish or a dwarvish voice saying, yes, I'm here. You just hear that voice says, it's me. I just want to see how you're doing with that work. I'm still figuring it out. You just hear a response from inside. And then you hear Lady Allura voice her and says, okay then, I'm coming in. You see her push the door, and then the door closes as you guys all wait, standing here in front of these two wooden doors. With that being said, I'm going to, what you call, Arid. I'm going to your character. Arid, you are surrounded with visions. It's weird, but you're surrounded with visions, foggy dreams that does not make sense or just unclear. You see yourself fighting hordes and hordes of orcs. You see yourself fighting demons from one time, like you're in the middle of a battlefield. You hear clinging and bashing of blades and swords. You hear yells from the distance, screams and shouting. But there is one memory that you cannot forget. One thing that is stuck in your head, basically. That memory is you standing in a corner of a room. Some sort of forgery of some kind. Some sort of blacksmith of some kind. You see a giant anvil with a hammer placed on top of it. From the left side, you see tools of different assortment of tools used for forging weapons or metals and bending them, attached to the walls. You see what appears to be a forge on the other side, and serious basically tools of different kinds. Also, inside this room with you are two figures. You cannot make out the details other than one of them is taller than the other. You can't see details, but they're just passing you by, whooshing. It's quite foggy and blurry, as if they're moving in 10 times the speed that your eyes could adjust, basically. You just see movement, swoosh, back and forth, back and forth. The only detail that you can gather is one of them looks like a small humanoid figure, while the other is a bit taller compared to the small one. On one side, on the left side, you see a window, and you see the sky, basically. You see the sun, and then going up, like it's going in a day cycle, going on top, and then sunrise, then sunset. Then you see the moon rising to the sky, then going to the other side. As if you're watching a time lapse. Basically, just watching the days and nights pass by as you see these two figures go in and out, in and out. Still no detail. The room itself, as detailed as it might be, the figures does not make sense to you. You see arms. You see they form a humanoid figure, but other than that, you cannot make any sort of details than that. And as you try to move to approach them, your body won't do what you want it to do. As if you're stuck there. Your foot would not move. You're just stuck in this, what you call standing stasis position, staring at these figures go back and forth as the day-night cycle goes back and forth like an endless broken recorder basically. A looping cycle. And then one day, as you're just staring at this happen, you would hear something from the distance. This whooshing noise, like a giant bird flapping its wings. And then one moment you would just hear screaming, yelling, explosions from one side, and then suddenly a flash. And then you see everything looks like it is falling from a high place or from a high distance basically. As you see the tools fly, hit, bang on each side of this wall. You do not see the figures anymore, but you just hear this whooshing wind sound as if your whatever it is defying gravity like. And then darkness. And then that memory would repeat itself again like a broken recorder. Being stuck in the room, seeing those figures back and forth, watching day, night, then the sounds, the falling, then darkness. And it will repeat over and over again like an endless loop. Then at one moment, suddenly those dreams just stop. And then you would hear a voice, this weird sounding voice that says, "I think I got it. Maybe? I don't know. I'm new to this. This is my first time seeing one." And then you just hear this sound goes, as suddenly from darkness your eye starts to adjust, like waking up from a long trance. At first things looks blurry, and then as your eye starts to adjust from the light, you would see hanging lanterns that has candlesticks inside of them. You would see bookshelves basically with a bunch of books and a bunch of trinkets. You see a statue, you see urns of some kind littered on the floor. But you also see two figures standing next to you, or should I say in front of you, as you're just standing still there. One of the figures looks like this. One moment. One of the figures looks like... He looks like this. You see this small looking figure, about 4 to 5 feet tall, as this bushy white beard, this giant pointy nose, bald on the top, wearing these blue robes, has this dwarf pointy that drops like what you call on top, like a hat, and has this monocle that has this different series of lenses, like some sort of magnifying glass, attached to its right eye, basically. And she is holding at it as is focusing on you, looking at your arms, your legs, then your head, and next to him is a taller figure, which is basically blonde hair, white dress, gold trim, which you guys all know is Lady Visoren. They're both. This woman looks worried, curious, and a bit scared as she is currently watching this small figure do a series of things in your body, and you just hear the figure, this small figure, old man go, "I think I got it. Maybe." She looks awake. It looks awake, whatever it is. Hello? As you hear these two figures. As you hear that, you notice that you could potentially move as you try to move your arms, your fingers, your legs, even your head. You can now look around and you see that you're in a storage shed or some sort of storage area. What do you do?
I just look around first and observe what's going on, and I'm just looking at my hands, seeing if they work.
Yeah, they work. As you move it, they move without any problems.
And I look at these two figures and say, "Hello."
Hi! I think it's working. It's talking as well. So that's good, right? You see this figure talk and the woman nods, says, good. Hello. Do you have a name? Do you know your name?
Designation Arid.
Sorry? What did you say?
I said designation Arid.
Your name is Designation Arid. Weird name.
That is my designation.
I see. Then you see the figure goes, well, that explains the thing written on her chest. That's probably her name. I figured that much. As he points on your right chest, and you would see on your right chest has this carving that has the same words written on it on script, which says Arid. The woman looks at you and says, do you know where you are? And do you know what happened to you before, this?
Negative. Where am I?
The old man looks at the woman and says, she talks in riddles. I don't understand it. The woman looks at the small figure and says, maybe that's just the way she talks. Works for me, as long as she's not exploding, then that means it worked. Well, I think my job here is done. Thank you, Professor. No problem. And you see this small figure leaves, basically. The woman raises two of her fingers, as if doing this, and says, how many fingers do I'm raising? As she is looking at you.
Yeah, she says 2.
Okay, she goes, oh good, so you also understand logic. That's a good start. I know you're confused. Let me first introduce myself. My name is Lady Allura Visoren. I am a wizard. I'm not sure if you know what wizards are, but I am a wizard here in the city palace, known only as Emon. Basically, you may not know it or you may not recognize it, but me and my party, about a few months back, found you covered in snow. Basically, lots and lots of snow. And when my men or my scavenging team found you, decided to recover you. At first, I didn't know how to get you fixed, but luckily I managed to find someone who can. And that's the person you just saw. His name is Professor... I forgot his name, one moment. His name is Professor Alzir. I'll put that in chat, so if you want to take note of that. His name is Professor Elzir. He's the one who fixed you. They took him time, I think a month, more or less. But I think you're okay now. Honestly, you're the first I've seen things that look like you from books. But this is the first time that I saw you, an actual one. Honestly, I didn't know a real one does exist. So, I'm just gonna call you Arid, in short. I'm sure that's a lot easier to remember. Do you know where you live?
I shake my head.
Okay. Well then, how about I put you some good use? How do you like to go on a little adventure? She waits for a
To
response.
do what?
Well, depends. We're about to find out as you're about to meet the rest of the people. So, if you can move, as she points at your legs, you can follow me.
I follow her.
Okay. As you guys are waiting for, the rest of you are waiting outside these wooden doors. Basically. First, after waiting for like 5 to 10 minutes, the doors slowly open as you see this crooked old figure with bushy white beard, blue robes, that looks like some sort of dwarf and a gnome walking. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Coming through. And as she just passes by you, minding his own business, walking away from you guys, leaving, the door closes. And you guys wait for another, I would say, 2 to 3 minutes until you guys see Lady Allura Soren coming out. But this time, she doesn't come out alone, as you see another figure behind her approaching. As you guys see this construct, this, what you call this humanoid figure made of series of metals and gears and joints, wearing a cape on one end and what appears to be a weapon on its side. You see something that looks like this. I see it. So you see walking that basically, what you call Arid. You see several figures basically. You see one that looks like an average guy wearing metal armor. The other one looks like a small figure that looks like the one you just saw, but this looks tougher and has an axe slinging on its back. You see a female figure, a young female figure that has horns, a tail, and purple skin. And you also see another humanoid figure that has fur, and two of its legs look like some sort of animal, has a tail, and also has this curved horns on its side of its head. As you guys all see this figure. Lady Allura just looks at all of you and says, well, I'm pretty sure we will have enough time for introductions. Let us go to our room, shall we? As you guys all proceed farther in the hallway. Let me guys know if you guys are gonna say anything or do anything as this is happening. Feel free to interrupt me. As you guys are entering basically this part of the hall, you see another double doors that ends on the top, that curves on the top, also has metal trims. She opens it, what you call the city guard, one of the city guards opens it, that leads to this room basically. That has stone tiles on both sides, has wooden pillars basically on all sides as well, that has this topaz-like gem, this yellow gem embedded on these pillars that emanates and provides this glow like some sort of light. On the very end, you see a window, plain window basically, that is about 10 feet to 10 feet wide, that overlooks the city. In the middle is a stone table that has a blue gem attached on top, a series of chairs on each side and on both ends, but two of the chairs are occupied, as you see two figures sitting basically on two of the chairs. First, you see this figure, as you see basically this female figure with red hair, olive skin, pointy ears, green eyes, wearing this dark gray leather armor, and basically standing on her shoulder is what appears to be some sort of bird. From time to time you would see her feeding the bird, as this figure looks at you. Next to her you would see another figure, as you see this one moment. You would see someone that has white hair, has this long white dress that has a gold trim. You would see that she is holding a staff. She has a crossbow on her back and some sort of scythe or dagger on her belt. Also has pointy ears, has this small golden curved tiara, pale white skin, wearing this gold necklace basically. They both look like elven, or at least that's what they look like. As you see these two figures sitting down. With that being said, Vendelthae and Darella. As you guys are after traveling all the way from Dragosha to Wildmount and then finally reaching the city of Emon in Taldore, the other three had to do their personal errands and decided to leave the things up to you. They did leave three things to you. They leave the book that you saw before. They leave the bag of clothing that has the heart, so I'm pretty sure you know that. And they leave another bag, which is a bag of holding that is completely empty. Tallest, after checking your sheet, you already have 2 regular healing potion and 1 greater, right? You already implemented it in your sheet.
Yes, I added those.
So I'm not gonna give you those 3 because the rest did not have any after checking. So I'm not gonna give you. You're just gonna get the gold, basically.
Okay.
Okay. So with that being said, you guys enter. The rest of you enter this room. Lady Allura gestures for you guys to sit. As you see, these 2 figures sitting down, says, "Please have a seat." Basically, as you guys, unless you guys want to say something, so one moment. So you guys sit down.
Yep. I sit on the floor.
Okay, easily enough. Lady Allura looks weirded out as you sit on the floor, even though she points at the chairs. She looks at the city guard next to Zanven, the dwarf, points at the 2 figures, which is this red-haired woman and white-haired female figure, and looks at Lady Allura and says, "These are the 2 figures that wanted to talk to you, my lady." Lady Allura, as you guys sit down, if you do sit, Lady Allura sits down in the middle. By the way, to show you guys what the room looks like, it kind of looks like this, to give you guys a quick idea. It looks like that. So you see on the far end, you see the two figures sitting down in this stone tiled room with pillars and has these topaz gems attached to each pillar that provides light. And on the very end is a window that overlooks the city, basically. Lady Allura sits down, looks at the two figures, which is you, Vendelthae and Darella, and says, "Well then, my name is Lady Allura Visoran, and welcome to Emon."
Thank you.
She nods. "May I please know your names?"
I am Vendelthae Dornwood.
"Nice to meet you." And she looks at you, Darella.
I am Darella, dragon touched.
"Also nice to meet you, Darella." And what you call... Well, I'm gonna introduce you to some other people. But first, he looks at you, Stalus. Your name?
My name is Stalus.
Nice to meet you, Stalus.
Could we get all those posted in chat so I can make note of them? Keep track of people.
No problem. So you guys can just type your names in chat. I'll let you do that. So as they're doing that, what you call Lady Allura will introduce each and every one of the party as she gestures for Zanven to introduce himself.
My name is Zenvin Swordsteel, and I am a bodyguard for the lady.
She gestures for Lilith to introduce herself. Are you just gonna stand there or sit there? You're not gonna say anything?
Sorry, I was making notes.
Okay. She gestures for you to introduce
Pleased to
herself.
meet all of you.
Lilith, she gestures to you to introduce herself, basically, to the group.
I am Lily. I am a teller of tales and singer of songs.
Very well. And then, basically, she points to a raid, basically, to introduce yourself.
I take it like a awkwardly long pause, and then just say, "Greetings, sentient life forms. I am Arid."
Okay. Now that everyone is at least familiar
Pleased to meet all of you.
and aware of everyone, he looks back at Vendelthae and Darella. "May I please know the reason why you're in search of me?"
We were sent here by Elder,
Adro.
I forgot it.
Adro.
What's his name?
I'm gonna put it in chat. Adro Aloharis. So only you guys know this.
Adro Alaharis. He said we should come speak to you.
May
He
I
was
know?
kind of vague on the details.
Okay. Well then, I guess I'll talk to him as you see her stand up and touch the gem in the middle of this table, this stone table. As you see, as she does that, the gem in the middle of the table starts to glow, and smoke, fog, or mist starts to come out of it, and begins to form a shape. As you guys start to see another figure sitting on a wooden stool, basically, but basically there are no details. It is only formed by fog and mist, and every time you try to touch it out of curiosity, it's just like touching smoke as it just passes your hands. You don't feel much anything. You guys see this figure, this giant hulking looking figure floating in thin air made of smoke. You don't see colors, just see this figure that forms into a giant turtle that has this shell on its back, holding a stick this crooked, wrinkly turtle, greenish, like scaly skin, sitting on a wooden chair. Basically, sitting in his says, Lady Allura, you finally contacted me. That means the people I've sent arrived finally. It did took them a month, so I got worried. Well, they're here now, so that's all good. For this, what you call, Lady Allura then, says, if you don't mind, Elder, introduce yourself so the rest of the people here that are not from your party could know you. This tortoise-looking figure nods and says, well then, as you see this figure just sitting and floating in midair, looking at all of you, observing the rest of you, and says, my name is Elder Adro Aloharis. I am the elder, the city elder of Dragosha. I'm gonna put that in chat. If you guys have questions, so yeah. And then she goes there and says, well, the truth to be told, you see, Lady Allura, we have a bit of a problem. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say this in the party, but I think because of how dire the situation may be, maybe it's best that I let them know beforehand. And as he continues to speak, you see, me and Lady Allura Visoren are members of a secret group or society. A group of well-known and respected people, known only as the Harpers. One moment as I put that in chat. There we go. So, for you guys' questions, I'm gonna put that in chat. So there you go. And basically, our job is that we are not connected with the palace, with the city palace, or even the empire themselves, or in any government. We are a separate group of people. It's not because we decided to, it's just because we don't trust the government as much as most people do. Lady Allura and I are basically, our job is to make sure to distribute power to people who we believe deserve such power, and took it from people who we believe are abusing it. For the past few months, we are being hunted by a cult or by a group of people that wants us dead. You see, we are also in charge of taking care of powerful artifacts that the gods have given to us during the Great War, which is the Calamity. We believe that is the reason why we're being hunted. And these artifacts are called the Vestiges. So I'm gonna put that in chat so you guys would know. There you go. Now, the reason why I sent these people here, as he points and looks at the red-haired elf and the white-haired elf, which is Darella and Vendelthae, is because to help you and escort you to probably find elements and materials that could potentially destroy what we believe to be another vestige that belongs to an evil god, which we believe to be its followers hunting us. If you have any questions, now would be the best time to ask.
What evil deity is it that seems to be hunting your group?
Well, we don't know much about the people hunting. All we know is we believe that a cult is involved. A cult that could be worshipping an evil god that is responsible for killing our members. For all we know, I could be next, or Lady Allura could be next. The reason why I said these two figures is to help you or assist you in finding relics or components for a ritual which we believe to be powerful enough to destroy to destroy a vestige that belongs to this cult. As this old tortoise points to the two figures, and he points to the book that Vendelthae and Darella, that the book that was left to you by the others, basically. So it's up to you if you want to show it to them. Do you show the book to them or not?
Yes, I will procure the book.
Okay. So, Lady Allura, as you grab the book, Lady Allura reaches for the book, and you see Lady Allura opens it in the middle of you guys. As, she skims to these pages of this book, and you see her stop. Basically, she stopped in a page of a book that looks like this. It's in the group, so don't worry. It's in the Facebook group if you want to search it. One moment. So that's what you see, basically.
And so far, the only of these that we currently have, ingredients-wise, is Artemia's Crystal Heart.
So we need to find these things?
We do.
Lady Allura,
That way the ritual can be performed.
Do we know where these things may be?
Mm-mm.
Lady Allura, as you say that, Lady Allura says, I can provide information as you want. I may have to consult and search for books to see what I can find and provide you information by magical means to contact you and help you finding the items. I believe he's gonna make an intelligence roll to see if he can find and help you guys. Let me give me a sec. Prepare my dice. A moment. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so basically, she tells you that the Emperor Orivin's ring is located in a continent known as only as Marquette. So I'm gonna put that in chat so you guys would know what that is. So the ring is located in Marquette. That's what she tells you. But that's all I know. We're gonna make Arid, I want you to roll a religion check. Let me know what you got as you look at this book.
Hang on.
No problem.
14.
14. You would heard of Cord, considering you're a paladin. Cord is a god of lightning, god of thunder, like Zeus, basically, and god of battle and war. You know that basically he has a temple somewhere, and so that's a clue for you, basically. With that roll. Also, basically, as you read the book, basically, you also see that there's a requirement on the book, so I'm gonna show it right here. It shows you how to make the ritual, and it requires a spellcaster to do it. So it will be posted in the group as well if you want to read it again, but that's what it says there, so feel free to read it now. The elder, as you guys are just looking at the book, the elder continues and says, well, basically, I want you guys, Lady Allura and I want you guys to find these components. We believe that these components could potentially help us stop what they're doing. And probably the reason why they're after us is because we know what they're doing. So,
side question. I was given the necklace by the guy who raised me. Does that make me a Harper, or am I just carrying the necklace around?
Basically, what you call, as you see, as you ask that, what you call, the elder looks at you, Vendelthae, and says, for the necklace, as you might not know, we Harpers have a way to identify ourselves as members. We have a golden necklace that is a shape of an angel. Basically.
Yes, and I happen to be wearing one.
Are you a member? Lady Allura asks.
I don't know how to answer that question. It was given to me by my mentor on his deathbed. But I know nothing of the Harpers.
You see Lady Allura procures a necklace on her neck, which is hidden in her sleeve, that looks like this, basically. You see this golden symbol. Well, here's the thing. The reason why we're hunted, or why we're being hunted, basically is because of this. He points to the necklace. It would be best, if you have any, to hide that necklace. Not wear it in public, not show it around, not flaunt it around, and keep it hidden. Because if they're hunting us, and if they find that you're wearing one, they'll hunt you as well. If they're not afraid to kill us, which I'm a powerful wizard, an archmage from the city, and Elder Adro here is a respected elder in another city, then that means they won't be afraid to do the same thing to you.
Understood.
She hides it and tucks it in her sleeve.
That doesn't answer the question of whether or not I'm considered a Harper, though.
Well, we're not in the position to initiate such members, basically. And most likely the people who made us members are probably long dead by now, as they're being hunted as well. Chances are that is the case. If you guys
So now we need to figure out where it is we need to go from here. We know the location of one of the items.
and you have one of the items as one of the
And we
items.
have one.
Well then, with that being discussed, first things first, I do know someone who could potentially give us more information about this so-called ritual or these components. I could escort you to its different location, far away from here, very isolated for secret various reasons, because we keep it hidden from public's view. It stores one of a powerful artifact, a vestige basically, a relic, that we believe to belong to the cult or to the group of people that are currently hunting us around. Are you guys ready to go there? or do you need time?
I actually wanted to see if there were any jobs within the city that needed doing before we left.
Well, this is one of them. She looks at you and smiles. Currently, we don't have any jobs. If you're looking for any other position right now. I was looking for an assistant, and she points to Lilith, which now I have. And she will... Lilith here will also, with her magical means, will also escort you to whatever. Hopefully, Lilith, you would escort these people to whatever task they have. I'll be counting on you in that. And once you get this job done, you will have your full freedom. Will that be okay?
That is a good honor.
Very
Thank you.
well then. As she nods. Well, first things first, some of you may be unequipped or unprepared for combat. As she clicks a finger, the city guard suddenly nods and says, yes, of course. He leaves the premises, the other city guard next to Zanven leaves. And then you guys wait for 20 minutes as he comes back, escorted by other guards with a bunch of bags, small pouches, and crates. And as this series of crates has a series of vials and bottles that has this red liquid inside. And you hear clanging of small metal pieces inside the small bags, basically. As this is evenly and distributed to each and every one of you. With that being said, for all four of you, Stolas, you get 10,000 gold pieces, as well as the other three of you, so add that to your inventory. Each and every one of you will get 10,000 gold pieces. As well as Lilith, Zanven, and Arid, you get 2 regular healing potions and 1 greater healing potion. So add that to your inventory. As that is being handed down, Lady Allura Visoren just looks at all of you and says, well, I know you might prepare yourself for whatever danger that approaches you. There is a magical store nearby in the city streets. Feel free to acquire or buy whatever you might need, and then you can come back here to me and I'll wait for your return. And then we can all go to this location.
Is there an armorer in town?
There is a blacksmith in town. You would probably see it on your way here. So, first things first. Who is doing what? Who is buying what? So, for armor, I'm gonna show you. If you guys wanted to go to a blacksmith, I'm gonna be blacksmith. So, for armor, if you guys go to the blacksmith, these are what the blacksmith will have to offer to you guys.
Well, what I was looking for is if he could make me,
What?
dragon scale robes.
A dragon skill robes. He would
Because I
take...
have dragon scales.
How many dragon scales
Dragon
how many dragon scales do you have,
I've
basically?
never heard of dragon skin.
How many dragon
Gosh,
scales?
I can't remember. I think I got 3 or 4 of them.
The blacksmith would tell you need at least 8 to make an armor. And it has to be the same color.
Give you some scales.
It has to be the same color, basically.
So do we have to go buy these components?
Armors are considered light armor.
Sorry, what's that again? Sorry?
Which armors are considered light armor?
Basically, padded, leather, and studded, I believe, are light armor. Let me just double check.
Yes, mine is studded and it's considered light.
Yeah. And I believe hide is medium armor. if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I'm currently checking right now. And the rest are basically the half plate, the rig mail, the chain mail. On the right side are all considered heavy armor. The
Half plate's medium.
Oh, half plate. Yeah, sorry. So basically, breast.
But do we have to go find these components? Or
The blacksmith would say you need to pay the money. At the same time, you need to provide the components. Yes, but
okay, so you pay that.
so that's only the armor. Let me know if you don't want to buy anything, and then we can move to weapons. As you will also provide basically weapons to you.
I will buy the +1 studded, since I don't.
I want to see what I can afford first.
You have 10,000 gold right now.
Yeah.
So.
I just want to see what the other things cost.
Okay, yeah. So you what you call who wants to buy a studded?
Stolas.
Okay, Stolas. So remove 447 gold pieces from your inventory, and you would get a studded armor +1. So change the stats on your character sheet. So
Will do.
When I was first looking at them, I thought that like the GP was just like how much it cost, or like just the ready-made item, and then I thought the one underneath it was like components plus like.
no, it's GP means gold pieces. Yeah. SP means silver pieces, basically. CP means copper pieces, and PP means platinum pieces, which is the highest farm currency. Just to give you guys a reminder, 1 platinum is 10 gold. It's always increments of 10, basically. 1 platinum is 10 gold, 1 gold is 10 silver, and 1 silver is 10 copper. So.
Yeah, I was just saying that the things had me confused with like not like the percent and the numbers, but like how one was just a straight number, then the next was like more was like I didn't know that the +1, +2, +3 that the price was what was on that same line. I just thought it was like, oh, this is how much base item costs, and then boom, 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 boom. It's like, huh.
Yeah, so here's the weapons, if you want to look to it. So feel free to browse however you like. So basically, you still need for components, basically for the more powerful items as you go beyond.
Okay.
And blacksmith will make one for you if you want the +1 ones.
Is there a magic shop nearby?
Yes, there will be. There is one.
Awesome.
Zaynvin will buy a +1 great axe.
Okay, so
Stolas will buy +1 rapier.
okay, so
I want a +1 short sword.
okay, so deduct the money for all of that. Anyone else? And then add that to your sheet.
So is the +2, is that the second line, like the 2,000?
Yep, it is. The +2 is the 2,000, or depending, the 2,000 gold pieces, plus the components, which is the 3, whatever, depends on what item you're looking for. The ores and, the silver and the iron ores, basically.
Can you just pay extra for the components, or is that...
If you ask the blacksmith for that, the blacksmith would tell you that he doesn't have the components, and he needs to be provided with such components, basically.
Okay.
Because basically, it's not. It doesn't have the ore, which is the actual crystal found in the caves, that is used to make such elements, basically. So it's either you have to obtain that for yourself, or basically, you have to find that somewhere.
Okay, I'll just get the +1 longsword, shield, and armor.
Okay, so
Maybe that, yeah.
deduct the money and then add that to your character sheet. And just let me know if there's anything else you want to buy. Are we all good? There's also, if you guys go to the magic shop, there is also a magic shop, which I'm currently checking right now. Where is it?
Yes, I would like to go to the magic shop.
So you guys go to the magic shop. The magic shop, Basically, with let's see, where is it? I'm on. You would see this shop basically that has a bunch of trinkets, a bunch of items. You would see also what appears to be some sort of vials or potions that look similar to what was given to you by Lady Allura by Soren. You would see a staff that has a series of green vines attached to it. You would see a cloak that has a shield attached on its back. You would see a wand that has a giant blue crystal attached to it. You see a small, what you call, light bluish crystal as a size, very small, that is the size of a ring. Another one, you would see a book that has different symbols that is glowing with magical arcane. You would also see a ring that has this symbol that looks like a loop or an what you call an 8 that is a symbol like
the infinity sign.
Yeah, like an infinity sign basically. You would see what looks like a bag of holding. Another potion that has this bright yellow liquid in it. And then another potion that has this gray liquid in it, basically. You also see a sword that has this stars and moon engravings on its handle and on its blade. You see a small vial that has this black thick liquid in it. A dagger that has this green blade, basically, as if it was like an emerald shaped dagger, basically.
What does the black liquid do?
Well, let's just say if you ask the shopkeep would say, this black liquid will make your weapons much more deadlier if applied to it.
How much was the bag of holding?
The bag of holding would be 500 gold pieces.
Okay, I'll grab one.
Okay, so that bag, there's only one bag of holding, and that is gone.
Does he also sell individual components for spells? Like, specifically, I need to know if he has ashes from a burned mistletoe leaf and spruce sprigs.
I would say you would go to a separate magic shop there, where there is an old lady, and from that you could basically for 5 silver, easily done. You have a bag of that, basically.
Awesome.
So that is like a month's supply. Yes.
Did you have a list of the items that you
Currently, I'm not showing you the items because you don't know what they are until you buy them.
Okay.
Are there any bracers in this magic shop?
You do not see any. Wait, let me check. Where are the bracers? Currently, you do not see any bracers. There is armor. You see an armor hanging from one wall that has what you call needles. This small horned metal needles attached to it, basically. You also see different cloaks. You see a shield that is made of this molten black rock. You see a dagger that has this purple blade, and another blade that looks like a great sword of some kind. And you also see, weirdly enough, you see a broom that is for sale. It's weird.
On my ride.
Sorry, what?
Right.
Sorry?
Is the bird right?
Yes, the broom is definitely magical.
I asked
It's
about
not
the shield.
just for sweeping.
The shield, what shield? There are different shields. There's the rock shield, you see, there's the molten rock shield, basically, and,
that one.
Well, I'm gonna check because there's so much notes. One moment. Oh god, magical items, where are you? One moment. Where is it? Siege shield, give me a moment. check the wiki real quick. Obsidian.
Does he have anything here that grants invisibility?
Maybe?
Even limitedly?
Wait. Obsidian.
Also, is there anybody in the group currently who can cast Identify?
I'm sure. Obsidian.
Because if we can't identify them, we're gonna have a problem.
I mean, technically, you don't need identify. Technically, you could spend 8 hours on a magical item, and then by studying the magical item for 8 hours, you would know what it does.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Identify is just instantly you know what it does. For instance,
Okay.
for a spell. I forgot what it does. Technically, wait. Where is it?
Are there any belts?
One moment. So, this is made of, what you call, basically dark. We see this dark molten shield that has a skull carved into the shield, basically. This shield, as you asked that, basically it gives you resistance to fire damage. While being held, of course.
How much is that?
Well, for a price of 350 gold pieces, it is yours. Also, what you call, you can only use one shield, so keep that in mind. You can use one shield with one hand and another weapon on another hand. I mean, technically you cannot use both of your hands because you're, which reminds me, I forgot to mention. Arid, or this human metallic construct, one of her arms is not a hand. It's this gigantic cannon, like mechanism, like Mega Man.
No, I meant as a like a normal gun.
Oh yeah.
Not actually.
Okay, sorry. Got it.
Mostly I'm gonna be wielding a sword, but
Got it. So it is. Yeah.
saber.
Okay, got it. Sorry. Correct me. So you also see her wielding basically this pistol. So it's like a pistol, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I misinterpreted that. Sorry. Okay.
Zaman would ask if the magic shop owner, if he has anything that can increase, make things harder, make a poison harder to hit.
Well, if you want armor, I have this. It points out to the armor of thorns. By the way, Vendelthae, you do not see any what you call the shopkeep doesn't doesn't have anything that will give you become invisible, basically.
Okay.
are there any like cloaks or boots that look interesting?
There is a cloak that has a shield on it, design on its back. So that's one. You see this cloak, this bluish green cloak that there's smoke coming out of it. That's another one.
One with the shield on the back too.
Oh, this one is very powerful if you use it. For only 5,000 gold pieces, it is yours.
What does it do?
It gives you additional. It protects you from harm, basically.
And the other one?
The other one makes you look cool. And for the price of 30 gold pieces, it is yours.
So does he have perhaps a bag of chili peppers?
You also see different books. There is one book that has this thick leather skin. The other one has a series of glyphs and symbols engraved to it that is glowing with this radiant yellow light, basically. And there's a bunch of potions that has different colors. And there's also, you see 3 different swords. A giant sword, one that has a shape of a moon, basically. You see amulets. You see a jug a key, basically, and a lock, which is weird. And a dagger. You see 2 daggers, one with purple blade, one that has a purple blade, and the other one has a green blade. Yeah. So
I ask about
sorry.
the amulets. If anything, I ask about the amulets.
Let's see here. The amulet, basically, as you ask that, she looks at you and says, "You look like someone who's very good at protecting people. This amulet helps you do that. It makes you do a lot of things. For only 5,000 gold pieces, it is yours."
That is not very descriptive for such a high price.
Well, let's just say that this amulet can do many things. It could provide protection from enemies and help protect your allies and friends from harm. Depending on what you want to do and depending on the situation, it could vary.
So, sounds like your typical shopkeeper trying to get you to buy stuff without exactly telling you what it does because it may or may not cause you to want to buy it.
Yeah, there's a reason why there's a reason why shopkeepers. Yeah, there's a reason why shopkeepers doesn't want you to know what the items are specifically because basically they add their own personal price to the magical items. So the price of the magical items increases based on what items they're selling, based on their rarity, at the same time based on them, basically. So it's not just the price of the item that you're buying, right? It's like they're getting a raise when someone buys their stuff because they also add something like a tax in those amounts.
Is there a food market in town?
Sorry, footwork?
Food market.
Food market? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Yeah, there is a market. Easily enough, you would see one.
Because I need to find chili peppers for a spell component.
Easily enough, with 5 copper, you would get a small bag that would last you for a week every time you use it. So yeah, easily enough, just deduct 5 copper.
Okay.
You can also keep your peppers in the bag of colding and they'll last longer.
So yeah, there's that. There's also this gigantic shield, basically. This square shield, if you want that.
Does the magic shop have any belts?
If you look to belts, you do not see belts.
I want to buy a cloak.
Which cloak are you buying?
The cool cloak.
Oh, excellent choice! So, for 30 gold, deduct that, and you have the cloak. The cloak is definitely magical. One moment as I check what it does. And you need an identify. Basically, you need an identify to identify that, or you need to spend 8 hours to know what it does.
Does it require attunement?
What if I don't care what it does?
It just looks cool. It looks cool.
It does look cool.
And you're wearing it.
The way it's billowing.
Excellent choice. You look good in it. She gives you a thumbs up.
Are there any boots? Magical boots?
One moment. Magical boots. There are none. You don't see boots. You do see... And basically, you just see armor, shields, daggers, swords, a bunch of potions, cloaks. One is now taken by, by Lilith.
Okay.
And the other one is that's the one that has a shield, basically. One moment.
What
about that magical worm?
Oh, that magical broom makes you go to places. Technically, it will make you go to places.
All jokes aside, I want to spend 8 hours finding out what the cloak does.
Okay, so you just see Lilith sit in the corner of the shop, looking at the cloak, trying to study what it does, as you guys are buying stuff. Okay, what do you guys wanna buy?
How much is
So,
that?
So, Lilith, remove 30 gold after buying that.
Yeah.
How much is that broom?
The broom is... The broom, where is it? Broom is 300 gold pieces. You will not regret it.
So I'm going to wander over to the food market.
Okay. Technically, you already have the pepper for 5 copper, easily enough. You could buy...
Okay, well I wanted to buy like 3 bags of them to last me a while.
So that, yeah, so that's for 15 copper, so that's 1 silver and 5 copper. Yeah. You have
Okay.
3 bags.
Okay.
do I see in the magic shop? Do I see any wings with a shield on it?
What? A shield that has wings in it? Is that what you said?
A ring with a shield on it.
Roll perception.
Alright.
I buy this stupid broom. What the heck?
Trust me, you would not
Okay.
regret it. Buying this broom is something you would
15.
love. 15, you do see a ring that has... Oh no, where is it? You do see a ring that has a shield amulet in it.
Alright, I will ask him how much this is.
5,000 gold pieces.
Alright. I will buy it.
Okay, so remove 5,000 gold pieces. And it would, you have to spend 8 hours to know what it does.
Alright.
Just remind
I will
me
do
that you have it.
Yep.
Just remind me for anything else that you want to buy?
Any health potions?
Well, I do have potions that provide healing in terms of being wounded. I also have potions that makes you brave, makes you immune to certain elements. I also have a potion that makes you read people's minds.
Just the health potions.
Well, I do have 2. He goes at these 2 giant vials of red liquid. Technically, you already have what you call. Keep in mind, you have 2 regular and 1 greater. So keep in mind that.
Can I buy the mind reading one?
One moment. That would be. Is this? Did I lose? Yeah, one moment. That would be. Okay. Okay, so that would be 1,300 gold pieces.
Okay.
Okay, so you have this, what you call this transparent purple liquid vial.
I'd also like to buy a cloak.
Which cloak?
What colors do we have?
Oh, just for fashion or for protection?
Magic.
Oh, I have this. He points at the cloak that has a shield.
Alright.
That will be 5,000 gold pieces.
Alright.
So that it is magical, so you have to identify it, or what you call spend 8 hours. Just let me know that you have it after, you know, in the middle of the session, because I'm gonna forget what you guys buy. You guys bought a lot. All right, what else?
What were there? How much were those health potions?
Speaking of health potions, the health potions are... Where is it? He has these 2 giant vials which cost 200 gold pieces each. And then the smaller ones cost 50 gold pieces each.
Do I know which type?
You know that easily enough. The bigger ones are the greater, and the smaller ones are the regular.
I'll get one of the greater and two of the small ones.
Okay, so deduct 300 gold pieces, and then you have 2 regular and 1 greater. Anything else? I also see stones. This pair of stones that has this engravings and runes embedded in it. This purple engravings embedded in it. You see a bunch of wands. You also see this what you call there are no boots, but there's a gloves. There's a glove basically that has a series of runes and gems embedded in it.
What do the gloves do?
Sorry?
What do the gloves do?
Oh, the gloves. Well, the gloves. Let me check. What is it? Well, the gloves, basically, you see this leather glove that has, what you call, that looks like looks like a metal gauntlet that has a series of runes. It gives you an what you call, an additional ability against a certain type of spell.
Okay. And how much are these gloves?
500 gold pieces.
Alright, I'll take.
Okay,
So I have an extra sword in my pack that I haven't been using,
you can sell that
and I...
if you want.
Okay. And it is magical, so would I be selling that here?
Yep, you can sell it here.
Okay, hold on, I gotta remember what it's called. It's like the Blade of Charges or something like that?
I'll post it in chat so that I can see.
1 second. I gotta see it.
No one wants to buy the
Yeah.
broom? Okay.
I thought somebody already bought the broom.
Who bought the broom? Did someone bought the broom?
Yeah, it was me.
Okay, so yeah, that broom is definitely magical.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Blade of Charges.
He looks at you and says, well, technically if you say the magic word, it makes you go to certain places.
What's the magic word?
It's up to you. You can create any magical one word of your choice.
Okay.
So it's up to you
I was
basically.
quite vague when you told me what this was and I wrote it down.
Ah.
So all I have is Blade of Charges, deals 2d6 extra damage, and I know it only had so many charges, but I forgot to write it down.
Oh. I would say for 2,000 gold pieces, he'll have it.
2,000? Wow. Well, if it's worth that
Oh, wow,
much,
it's-
perhaps I should hold on to it to see if somebody else might get better use out of it. Is it a longsword?
It's not a long sword. It's just a regular sword, basically, a short sword.
A short sword.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll hold on to it for a little while longer.
What you call? Arin, how heavy is your character?
I have no idea.
Because you're a metal construct. I would say you would be. I would say you would be under 300 pounds. I hate weight.
I think too.
Yeah. Because you're a metal
Heavier
construct.
than a normal person, but not like.
Yeah. Because you're still heavy. You're a metal construct. You're made of metal. So technically, but still, you would still be under 300. Okay, good enough.
Do we remember how many charges this sword had?
Oh.
Was it 6?
I think it was at least 3 to 6, most likely.
Is 6 is the one I was thinking, but I can't remember.
Yeah. Chances are it has 6 charges, basically.
Okay.
Does it recharge?
Yeah, it does recharge at dawn. Weapons that has charges, you have to roll a 1d6 dice, and for every dawn, when you wake up after sleeping, and it charges, it gains that charge, basically.
Sweet.
Okay, so she's got it for a week at least.
So
Yeah, I'll
just-
hold on to it for a while longer.
You can
Maybe I'll
carry-
remember I have it.
You can carry sorcerer's robes.
Sorceress robes. The only robes that you see is basically the shield, the one that has a shield that costs 5,000 gold pieces. The other one is currently being studied by Lilith.
Okay. So,
Oh wait, there's actually, speaking of, there's also another one I forgot to mention. There's so many items. One moment. So there's also another cloak that you guys see. I'm gonna...
I was looking for a robe, like a mage's robe.
A mage's robe. You do not see any robes, you just see cloaks, basically.
Okay.
There's one that looks like a shield. The other one is... one moment. The other one looks like made of feathers, basically.
Okay.
Sorry, what's the question?
I didn't ask, but
Okay, anyone else wants to buy things? Or...
Do I see a jade ring?
you do not see a jade
magic
ring.
rings?
No, there are no
Okay.
jade rings.
Alright. And Xavier has done his shopping and he's just gonna focus on the
Okay.
ring of a shield that he bought.
Okay, so anything else wants to buy stuff, or are you guys ready to head back?
I'm good.
So that's all good? Okay.
Am I assuming this is a broom of fire?
As you say, if you try to say a magical word, the broom will start to hover.
Okay.
And then the shopkeeper will tell you, see, I told you you won't have no regrets buying that broom. Good luck flying with it, though. So you now have a broom of flying, yes. Okay, so if that's the case and no one wants to buy things anymore, you guys head back, basically. As you guys head back to, to Lady Allura by Soren, and she nods as you guys are currently holding all the trinkets that you bought on the shop. And then she looks at you with a smile and says, well, I see that you guys had a fun time doing what you guys were buying. If everyone's all good, follow me. She leads you to this chamber, basically, this round chamber that has this glyphs embedded on the floor, this rune carvings, like some sort of what you call spell circle.
Okay.
And she stands on the middle and gestures for you guys to follow her, to stand with her, basically, inside this glyph circle.
Okay.
As you guys do, she smashes her staff, the point of tip end of her staff, to the floor a few times. She closes her eyes, and then you see a gust of wind basically blows around you, surrounding the room. Your clothes or your cloak starts to bellow and move, basically, and then she starts to say a series of chants that does not make sense to you guys. As you guys suddenly feel this wave of energy go around your body, as if you're riding a roller coaster. Your bellies, you feel butterflies all over inside your bellies, as you have this as if you're being pulled up, and then suddenly you see a flash. Everything went all white, and then suddenly after a few moments, as if you're being slammed to the ground. This force just pushes you back, like gravity pulling you over, and suddenly, as your eyes starts to adjust from the bright light, you start to see trees, woods, a forest, a jungle surrounding you from all sides. You're currently standing on a stone, a light brown stone tiled pillar, about 30 to 30 feet radius, basically. And then on your side, you see it's what you call as you look down, there's also a series of symbols engraved in this stone floor. And there's a series of stairs, this stone stairs that goes all the way down. You're probably looking at this from about, I would say, 20 to 40 feet up. So you're in a top of a stone platform. And to give you guys an idea, it looks like this. So you're currently standing on something that looks like this. Same one that you see inside the chamber of what you call the Palace of Amon.
Okay.
Also,
Interesting.
you also see about 20 feet away from this circle is basically an unconscious corpse that has a pool of blood sitting below it. It looks humanoid. It looks male. You see on its side there's a short sword, which is laying on its side that has blood on it. It's wearing a brown robes, and it is lying there unconscious. You see Lady Allura approaches this. Oh no. She approaches the figure and she slants it, slants it down. She does that. You guys see that it's a male human figure, dark skin, somewhere in her 40s, dark brown hair, and seems to be unconscious as it is gutted, basically. It has a series of slash marks as if a weapon cut inside its chest or a blade shredded its chest, basically piercing in its leather armor. You also see on its neck is wearing the same amulet as what you call Lady Allura Visoran is currently wearing, the one that symbolizes the Harpers.
It looks like another one that out of your members has fallen.
Is he dead or is he just unconscious?
She doesn't appear to be breathing.
Can I roll investigation? See if I see anything that'll point us to
roll investigate. On the body or everything around you. Which are your investigations?
both.
You have to be specific.
The body first.
Okay. Roll medicine.
Can I do an investigation on the surroundings?
Roll
16.
investigation on the surroundings. Roll investigation. And add your investigation modifier. 16. You do see that basically how this person died was definitely cut by a weapon, whether a sword or a blade, to the point that he bled out and then died.
Okay.
He looked like he from his position, he looked like he was running to the portal, but did not make it.
This humanoid appears to be beast.
He doesn't. The humanoid doesn't appear to be breathing, so chances are it's dead. What did you roll for investigation? Lilith?
I rolled a 20.
A 20 for investigation. Oh, you roll a 2. You just see trees. A lot of trees. So many trees. Weird. Trees. 20. You do see that the series of steps go deeper, down about, I would say, about 30 or so steps that leads to a structure down below you. So you're in a raised platform and it goes down and leads west to another location.
Okay, so I suggest that we go check out the other location.
Okay.
Shall we go stealthily?
Stealth would probably be best. We don't know if said murderer is still present.
Alright, so roll stealth checks for each and every one of you.
Anyone for Phyllis?
27.
27. Okay.
I got
25.
Okay. What did you roll, Lilith?
10.
I got
And I
a
inform you that
Okay. 10 for... Okay, what about Darella?
I am
23.
on the party that I was not built for stealth.
Yeah, you're clanging as you're... Bang, bong, bang, bong. This is how you do stealth. Bang. Darella, what did you roll? You rolled 3?
If you run
But
up and
I can
kill,
also... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
if you run up and kill them, you don't need to.
Fair enough.
I can also cast Pass Without a Trace.
Technically, you have to do that before they roll. Yeah.
Oh. I can't add it to their current one?
Nope, you have to do that before they roll.
I
Oh,
can cast
oops.
invisibility on her.
What you call Darella? What did you roll?
What was that?
What stealth? What did you roll for stealth?
23.
23. All right, and Stallus.
21.
21. So some of you are really noisy. Some of you, even Lady Allura herself, her staff would hit the rock and says, "Oh my God, sorry." As you guys try to stealth the best way as possible, hoping that no one would find you. So far, you don't see anyone. As you guys go down after what you call this series of steps, you start to see a structure, a giant building, surrounded by trees and vines, and in front of it, in this giant town square-like area, you see a giant statue of a monk wearing these stone robes, basically. So you guys see something that looks like this.
Pretty.
So far, you do not hear or see anyone aside from just birds and the wind and just trees all around. You see that nature has slowly tried to overcome and take control of this place as vine starts to crawl on the stone pillars of this structure. And the place looks to be empty, but you do see that the torches on the entrance and on the walls are lit. You're not sure if they were lit recently or if they've been lit ever since this was built.
Magic torches.
We don't know. What do you guys
So do we
do?
not footprints or anything?
Sorry?
Do we notice footprints or anything?
Roll investigation check.
Okay.
What about the rest of you? What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna do a little special thing, and since you said there were boards around,
Sorry?
I got a nat 20.
And now 20, you do see a series of tracks. Multiple tracks, but you don't know how recent they are. They could be fresh for all you know, but you still do see them. So technically there were people here. At least from what you can
Going
tell.
too far away from the building.
It is going back and forth from the building. You see series of tracks, multiple figures going in and out from the structure itself. Zanven, what do you do? What do you guys do?
so you said there was boards around, correct?
Sorry? What?
You said there's boards flying around?
Yep.
I will cast Speak with Animals on myself, because I could do that at will. And
Okay, remove a spell slot.
it's because of my barbarian half of the totem royal.
Yep.
So I can just automatically do it at will.
It takes 10 minutes to do that.
Yeah, you have to sit down and cast a
Yeah.
bunch of rituals. So you just see Zanben sit down and close his eyes and speak a bunch of words that does not make sense to you guys. So for 10 minutes, what the rest of you do as you see Zanben just sit there for 10 minutes?
Can I walk around and just investigate, see if there's anything else to be seen?
Roll investigation. What about the rest of you?
I go up to the door and see if it's been opened recently.
There are no doors. It's just an entrance with a series of torches. There's a small stone steps that goes all the way from this entrance, then goes in basically to this chamber, and then that's it.
Okay.
You don't see anything else. Okay.
I got an 18.
18. It looks clear. You don't see anything suspicious. What about the rest of you?
Yeah, I also do an investigation.
Roll.
Yes, same.
Okay.
Scouting around.
I rolled a 22.
22. You'll see that in one of the pillars there's what you call a crossbow, what appears to be some sort of crossbow bolt attached to the pillars, and it looks like it happened recently.
Okay.
What you call Arid, what did you roll?
8.
8. 3. Fascinating.
Lovely.
I rolled 22.
22. Same thing. You do see
Yeah.
that there's a commotion that happened here recently. You're not sure what. You see that there are bolts attached to the stone pillars of this that what you call that leads this giant structure.
Is there any blood?
You do not see blood. As a matter of fact, you don't see bodies, aside from the one you saw 20 feet from where you guys came from. Anything else?
I say we go in.
Did Lady Allura come with us?
Lady Bysoren does come with you, but she looks to be worried. From time to time, you would see her look around, being cautious, and her staff would just hit the stone tiles as she is very, aware of her surroundings, scared. Never mind. So what do you guys do?
How far are the animals that are flying away?
About, I would say 30 to 40 feet above you guys. You would see a series of birds, different colors, flying by.
I speak to it telepathically.
Okay. What do you have, is that a spell, or do you have...
No, it is, I'm a warlock.
Oh yeah.
So I have
Telepathy. What is the range of that telepathy?
30 feet.
30 feet. Okay, I would say in range you would be able to get one. By this time, Zanven, your ritual is done. So,
You beat me to it.
yeah, it took you 10 minutes just like, oh.
Yeah, 'cause that was my plan, was I was going to cast that, speak with the bards and ask them if they've seen anyone coming and going recently.
Okay, what do you guys do? What do you say then?
I cross-examine the bird.
Okay, roll animal handling check to see if the bird would cooperate with you.
23.
Okay, one of the birds just fly. You see a sparrow approach you with black feathers and a red head, colored feathers on its head. What do you say?
I give it some food.
Okay, easily enough. It takes the food. It just looks at you.
Can you tell me what happened here?
You hear the words people.
Were they good people or bad people?
People.
Okay.
Food? More food?
Alright.
Food? He just looks at you, cracking its head. Food? More food? He goes,
I give it some more food.
okay. And then it flies away.
I have a question.
Okay.
About the spell Animate Dead.
Uh-huh.
If I used Animate Dead, could I have a conversation with the dead guy?
Maybe. You can definitely try. I won't stop you there.
Yeah, I mean, Speak the Dead would also work too, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I don't have speak with dead. I have Animate Dead.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say, Animate the Dead is a pretty powerful spell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. But it was the only thing I had that might work.
You can definitely try.
I am definitely tempted to try.
You can definitely try. I'm not stopping you there. It's up to you.
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try.
Okay, one moment. So, animate dead. So, remove a third, what you call a spell slot for that. Third level spell slot. Instantaneous. Okay, so technically you use a knife and then cut your finger as a component for the planet, and the spell creates an undead. Okay, wait, the spell creates an undead. Oh wait, animate chooses a form also. The spell will be used to they say the same command each one. You decide what control will take where. Okay, so so you remove a third level spell slot. You see what you call Lilith cut her finger with a dagger. Wipe it on the corpse and then close with her eyes and say a bunch of words that does not make sense to you. That sounds gibberish. And then suddenly, after a few moments, at first it's silent. And then the body starts to shake. And you see the head goes, looks at you, Lilith, and its eyes suddenly opens. You just see white. Its mouth is hanging. It starts to stand up, and it's just standing there. One moment, I'm gonna check the spell real quick.
This might have been a mistake.
It's just looking at Lilith. Its head just bends and looking at you guys, making this grunting noise.
I'm going to ask him what his name is.
Okay, one moment.
Just to see if there's like something intelligent there.
Yeah, if he can respond.
You ask that and the figure goes.
I was asking it if it could show me where the attackers came from.
It just goes.
Yeah, I was doing this. Oh well.
Sorry. Yeah.
At least we have an additional fighter in case we invade.
So you now have an undead servant with you.
Yep.
So keep the
For
note.
24 hours.
So yeah. Lady
So we're gonna carry on
Allura is
inside?
terrified. Lady Allura is terrified now. Hopefully that does not. So what do you guys do?
Let's say we go inside.
Yeah.
Stealthily, albeit. Can I cast Pass Without a Trace now, and then we all re-roll stealth to go inside?
Sure, I'll allow you that. So so cast that. Remove a spell slot for that, basically.
Okay.
So roll stealth check and add 10 to the result. Hopefully my computer does not crash again, because that was.
36.
I did 5.
Sorry, what did you roll?
36.
25.
Okay. About the rest?
Are we stealthing again?
24.
As you guys go in this chamber.
Holy shit!
What did you roll?
How are you getting so high rolls?
I rolled a 16, and I already have a plus 10, and then Pass Without a Trace gave me another 10.
She's a rogue.
Yeah.
That's her
Because
specialty.
rogues have expertise.
8 for...
18. 18.
Oh, 18. How about you, Lilith? What did you roll?
And then,
What did you
oh,
roll?
we all have plus one?
You all have plus 10. So basically, roll a stealth check, roll a d20, and add 10 to the result.
Okay,
Plus
so
your modifier.
Then 28.
28. stealthy enough. How about you, Lilith? What did you roll?
I got 25.
25. Zanven?
24.
Darella?
What did I say that was?
Stealth. Roll stealth and add 10. 24 also?
34, yes.
Okay. And what you call Stollis? Hopefully that's
34.
easily enough. What you call Lady Visoran is still noisy. Even her staff would still hit the floor. She's just terrified and uncomfortable with this undead walking around you guys.
Away from her.
As you guys go in this chamber, you do see that this chamber is like a circular round chamber that has two stone pillars on both sides, and there are two paths that spreads across, basically. The pillars on this entrance, that splits in half, basically has this green gem embedded on each pillar.
Okay.
And currently the pillar is empty. You see Lady Allura, what you call, explore around, looking at the rocks to see if there's anything happening. What about the rest of you? There are two paths to take. And you don't see anything as the path goes in darkness. So after, if you go look at the paths, after 30 feet or so, the path would just end in total darkness.
Damn. I can see in total darkness.
Oh yeah, you can!
Yeah, I have devil's sight.
Okay, so who else has night vision?
Me.
No, I have devil's sight. It's better than night vision.
Yeah, I give him 60 feet instead of 30.
Okay, who else has night vision? Check your character sheets. Now. Hopefully I do not pressure
I
him.
do. I have dark vision.
I have dark vision 60 feet.
And
yep, dark vision 60 feet.
Lilith, what do you have dark vision? Does your character? I'm pretty sure you do because you're a tiefling. Does it say?
Yeah.
And what you call Arid? Do you have dark vision?
I was not built to see in the dark.
No. So Arid is confused. You see, Arid just goes like this. As well as Lady Allura. Lady Allura is scared beyond belief as it's too dark. Lady Allura you would just hear Lady Allura say, maybe it's best if I stay here. I'm not built for the dark. Just in case.
The most powerful of us standing here, and you're the one that wants to stay behind?
Illogical.
True though. I give you that. Okay. Should I shed light? It's gonna attract what's inside if I do.
How about you just put your hand on the shoulder of somebody who can see better than you and just follow along?
I don't even know who can see and who cannot see. Everything is black. I just hear voices.
Who all cannot see?
I'm not even
I
sure
would
where I'm
recommend
talking.
someone that is her height.
Wait, isn't she an elf?
Sure, she's human.
She's a human.
Oh, she's human.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'll tell her.
Alright.
I'll just grab her hand and put it on my shoulder and tell her to follow me.
As you try to cover, I say, "Oh my God, what's that? Oh, someone touched me. Was that one of you?" You just see her panicking. Please tell me it's one of you guys. Someone touched me.
Darella.
It
It's
was
Darella.
me. Follow.
Oh, sorry. Please don't do that again.
Let's go.
And the construct, or the Warforged, also can't see in the dark, so if she would like to, she can put her hand on my shoulder to follow along.
Maybe I should grab a torch while you guys
I will.
can check the surroundings.
No,
How about we keep it dark so we don't attract things?
I don't like not seeing in dark places. It makes me uncomfortable.
Okay. And take your scaredy self back outside and wait.
or just hold on to my shoulder. You're a wizard. I'm a sorcerer.
Yes, I also don't want to go in there blind. Sorry, what's that, Lilith?
The zombie.
Sorry, what?
And the zombies in the dark.
Currently, the rest of you can see in the dark except for Arid and... The zombie do not. The zombie... You see the zombie just hitting the wall? Ugh. You just see her bumping the
Alright,
wall.
we'll leave her with the zombie.
Really?
She'll have a heart attack.
No, I'll lead the zombie. It's fine.
I'll wait here. You guys do... Unless you guys can find a way to light the place up. Let me know.
We'll explore first and then we'll find out.
I'll wait here. If something bad happens, scream. And I'll come running in. If I can see in the dark.
Yes. I can cast light as a cantrip.
But we don't want to attract things, so we're not lighting the place.
I'm just telling her, if need be, I can cast light as a cantrip.
No, I think it
Well,
would be best
we all
to
have
be...
torches too.
It would be best for you guys to go undetected. We don't know if whoever did this is still here. So I'll
Because
stay.
she doesn't see in the dark either.
No. And he looks at you, Arid. She hands you a torch. Maybe it's best if you, grab one of this. He hands you a torch. So that you can see in the dark. Or you can just grab their hands. I really don't want to go in dark. As much as I have abilities that could make light, I also don't want to be seen if we're being ambushed. So it's best that if we ambush them rather than them ambushing us.
So we can just leave her with her to protect her.
Well, so why break up the group?
I'll find a way to follow you guys as soon as I get my own source of light that does not involve us being seen.
Alrighty. Does Era just want to put her hand on my shoulder and follow?
Alright, what do you do?
Yeah. I have no problem with the dog. I'm just...
Okay. Alright, so who wants to go left, who wants to go right, or we all go in one direction, or...
I'll go left.
Yeah, let's go
Who
left,
wants to go with me?
and we all go together.
Together, yeah, sounds like a better
Yeah,
plan.
it seems like a really bad idea to split the party.
We don't know what
Nah.
I mean, technically, she's the only one splitting to you guys, so far, so good. So you guys go in, you see two paths with you. Which one do you take?
The left.
the left.
Is everyone going to the left?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. As soon as, one moment, I'm gonna show you where you guys technically are. Hopefully, my computer does not crash for the second time. That's so scary. You guys see something that looks like this. I'm also gonna be changing the music as you guys enter this temple. You guys see something that looks like this. Let me guys know if you see it.
Okay.
Yep.
I did.
Party.
Yeah, I'm not in case of battle, you guys will have your different tokens, but for now, as a group, that's what it does. So, you see a small room as you go to the left. It goes about 60 to 80 feet in a straight path. Then after going in a straight path, basically, you see a small room that has a series of shelves. And on the middle, on the right side of you guys, you see a statue of a female figure, humanoid, with its arms stretching out, like going for a hug. That has standing on a stone pedestal, about, I would say, more or less 10 feet tall. Next to it is a table that has a bunch of a book, a bunch of what you call papers, a quill, and a bunch of broken vials. A chest, basically, on the one corner, and a chair on the middle, as well as there is a series of shelves of rusted weapons on your left. Also, at the far left corner, you see a stone door that doesn't have a handle, but it's just a stone slab, basically.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there
What do you
anybody-
guys do?
Can I investigate the chest?
Okay, what the chest is in front of you. You're not sure if it's locked or if there's something else in it.
That's why I want to look at it.
What do you do first?
If you have light, you can do it now.
What?
I think if somebody needs light, you can do it in here.
If there's any cracks around that door and someone happens to be in the next room, that could still be problematic.
I mean, I think if anyone's in the next room and we try and move this slab to get to that room, they're gonna know that we're here.
How thick is this slab?
You're not sure. You do not see the edges. It is what you call on both ends. You don't see a space or a gap anywhere to say.
So can I put both of my hands on it to see if it's thin enough to see through?
Yeah, it is solid as you try to touch it. It is definitely solid.
Right, but I have the gloves.
Oh, the gloves. You do not see it through.
Okay.
Your
too
gloves.
thick for that.
Yeah, your gloves do not pass.
Okay. So let's.
Does this statue look like Lady Allura?
What you call roll investigation.
23.
It does not. It looks like a generic human figure.
Okay.
There are a series of what you call. There is a series of words engraved at the very bottom, with of the base of the statue, basically.
Okay. So let's just light a torch, since nobody's in here.
Okay, I would say easily enough. You would see a torch and you light it.
Okay, and then I'm gonna investigate the chest to see if it's locked or whatever.
Okay, roll. Sorry, what?
I want the books.
If you look at the books, Lilith, the words on the books does not mean anything to you. They're like in a different text that does not make sense. There's a bunch of symbols, glyphs written in it, most of which do not make sense, basically.
To any of us?
Yep, to any of you. It's just a series of symbols, marks.
Okay, so it's an unknown language.
Yeah, it is a language that currently none of you could read, even if you try to share it with people. One moment. As roll investigation check, Vendelthae, for the
23.
No, for Vendelthae, only Vendelthae, for the chest, basically.
24.
24.
I'm also looking for traps, not just to see if it's locked.
Good to know. It is what you call. It is locked, but it is not trapped.
Okay, can I use my thieves' tools and unlock it?
Roll thieves' tools, and add your proficiency.
Is that just a d20?
Roll a d20 and add your basically add your proficiency as well. Basically it's like yeah, roll a d20.
Yeah,
It's like so roll a d20, add your sleight of hand, and then add your proficiency. That's how it goes. Because you're proficient with thieves' tools.
Yes. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19.
19. Easily enough, you try to poke it through. You open it. It is empty.
Okay. I probably could have just put my hands on top and figured that one out. Alright, so I'll investigate the table full of paperwork and such if no one else wants to.
Clearly, that's all you see. There's a book that has a series of symbols and marks that does not make sense.
Can I take the book in case it comes in handy later?
Okay, you grab an just write book or take note book. If you look at the statue, there's a series of words. Some of it have been scratched down, as if either by elements or someone just took their time scratching the markings or the words engraved at the base or the base of this statue. And the words does say what you call who rolled an investigation for this statue? Who was it?
I have rolled a 24.
Okay, so what you call Tallest, you by looking at the statue you gathered the words basically. I have no flesh and bones, yet I'm covered with skin. Sometimes I'm thick, sometimes I'm thin.
Oh.
So
That's
it's
what you
real.
gathered.
Sounds like a book.
Also, as you look at the base of the statue, there is a small gap, like a slot, that goes deeper about 8 inches and about what you call 10 inches high and then 8 inches deep. Enough for your hand to pass, enough for your hand to go through, basically.
And
So
we
bring the
can-
torch over and take a close look inside.
As you look deeper, it just ends on it's empty. This what you call this slot is empty. You don't see anything in it, but it ends on basically it just goes deeper and it ends on a stone wall inside the statue. It's just a slot, basically a space enough for your hand to go through if you if you slip your hand in it.
Okay, so something's supposed to go in there. Probably opens the stone door.
Possibly. Is there anything on the shelf?
The shelves are empty. On the left side, you would see another shelf full of weapons, but they're all rusted and broken apart, as if time
Okay.
have took over, basically.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we search, in case the statue's not the key to opening the door, can we search the walls for, I don't know, a
Roll,
brick or
investi-
something?
roll investigation for those people who wants to search, and let me know what you roll.
Okay.
22.
22, and the rest.
I got
Also
a nat
22.
20.
Okay. What about the others? Let me know if you want to search a specific item or just the wall.
I'm looking at the walls in case there's a secret door.
Okay. How about Arid and what you call Lilith? What do you guys do?
6, so I'm just saying wall.
Yeah,
I got 13.
an 8. Okay. So basically, what? Sorry.
13.
Okay. So basically, you do not see any secret door other than the door on the left side, which is on the lower left side. There are
And no hidden-
no hidden buttons, no hidden levers.
Okay. Well, let's go back out, extinguish the torch, and go down the other path.
Okay, as soon as you go back to the 6080 path, the what you call before you enter the wall chamber, there's now a different stone slab blocking you from that chamber.
Oh. Interesting.
So we can't get down the right-hand side now?
Yep.
Looks like we'll have to figure out something in that room then.
So we need to figure out which one of those books fits in that slot.
I thought there was only the one book.
Yeah, there is only one book, which is the one you found at the table, basically.
And maybe stick it in that slot, see if it fits.
Well, if it's a 10-inch thing, how big is the book?
It's basically it's big. What you call it's small enough to fit inside the slot.
Okay.
It's not too
let's-
thick. It's just like a journal, basically a small journal.
Okay, well, let's go slide it in there and see if anything happens.
So as you guys, who's putting the book?
Vendelthae.
Okay, as you put the book on the slot, you let go. You guys wait for a few moments, and then suddenly, the book vanishes. And then the eyes of the statue begins to glow, a bright blue light, and you just hear behind you guys as behind you, the other room has opened. Basically, one moment as I reveal the room to you guys. So, you guys would see something that looks like this.
I'm guessing if you step on the wrong stone, something bad happens. I'm feeling Indiana Jones-ish here.
So, the room itself is just a hallway, a long ass room. You don't see any furnitures, no. It's just walls, no doors, and the only door that you see is on the other end of this hallway. It's about 25 feet wide and about more or less 30 to 40 feet long.
Is the door open or closed?
It is open, but it's dark on the other side. You do not see a door, but it does end on another room.
Okay, I think I'll use my staff to tap on the
Before you do that, can I check for traps?
floor tiles.
Okay. One at a time.
As you're doing...
What do you do? Who's doing what, basically?
Can I check for traps?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Vendetta is checking for traps. Darella, what do you do?
I want to use my staff to put pressure on the lips to see what happens.
Okay, and Arid, what do you do?
I just pull out the broom. I
Okay.
say, shall we just fly over to the other side?
We could. Can the broom fly back by itself?
Yes. You could send the broom to travel alone.
Sweet. Okay, well, I rolled a 24 for the checking for traps.
There's something odd about the what you call the floor. There's something definitely not right with them. You do see that there are cracks, and as you look at the cracks, it's just blackness underneath the cracks. As you
the
try
floor
to
would collapse.
as you try to hit the floor, the wall, Darella, with your stick, it's solid. In front of you. It's definitely solid.
If I hit each lip,
Yep, so far it is solid.
okay.
Okay.
I'm saying we try to take the ones with the paw prints.
I say we just play it safe and take the broom.
I've noticed that the one directly in front of us, with the one with that symbol, leads all the way back around. Leads all the way to the other side. So I think that the ones with that symbol might be the safe ones.
The one
It's the only ones that
So
actually go
each of those
all
tiles
the way.
is 5 feet.
Yep.
So
Five
we
by
would
five.
have to jump 10 feet, or well, over 5 feet to make it to that last tile.
Technically, you can walk beside it. You can walk. I'm pointing it out. You can walk diagonally, both in combat and outside combat. So technically, you can both walk diagonally or walk up and down and left and right. Easy
Right,
enough.
but if we were to stick with the one design that's directly in front of us, there's still a skipped space.
No, there actually isn't.
Nope.
Oh, I see. It goes down and up and around. I didn't see that it went back up.
So what do you
Alright, who
guys
wants
do?
to step on it first?
Well, I just fly across.
Okay, you just see Arid goes. Isn't
I'll
it?
go ahead and go first.
Okay, so Darella is going first. You just you see Arid, you do reach the other side basically easily enough as you wait for the rest. What you call
Well, I can
Darella?
send it back.
Okay, so the broom does head back, but Darella does step in front on the tile before the broom does reach the other side. Darella, as you try to step, you wait, see what's gonna happen. You wait for a moment. Silence. Then nothing.
Okay, so we'll move to the next glyph. To the same glyph.
Okay, easily enough, you see Darella following the symbol and path.
It's hopscotch.
Like playing hopscotch easily enough, and she does reach the other side.
Very good. I'll follow the same path.
Who's riding the broom?
Ra-la-la.
The broom is just
Anybody?
waiting there. As Darella and Vendelthae have already reached the other side. What about the rest of you? The broom is waiting for some...
Zanfin will take the rooms.
Okay, so Zanven will take the broom. About Lilith and Stolas, what do you guys do?
I want to be the last one to go across. I want to make sure Lady Allura by Soren gets across.
She's not with us.
She's not with you guys.
She's not?
Nope.
Oh, she's
No.
not?
She stayed
Because
behind.
she can't see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what about the zombie?
The zombie's just standing there.
The zombie should take the broom. I don't trust him to not step on
Yeah.
the wrong stone.
I agree.
Okay, so the zombie takes the broom. Is that okay with you, Ari? Ari? Hello? Did I lose?
She's
She's
not.
muted at the moment.
Oh, you're muted. I thought I disconnected again. I was so scared. Arid, are you with us?
Yeah, I just have someone else in the room. So.
Okay, sorry. So yeah, the zombie will take the broom if you allow it.
Sure, I thought we left it behind.
Oh, it's up to you if
No,
you
the
wanna...
zombie came with us.
It's up to you if you guys wanna
Okay,
let it
yeah.
behind.
Sure.
So you guys reach the other room, and you guys see this smaller room that has a stone pillar that goes all the way from the floor, all the way to the ceiling. There are what you call letters. Basically, there are letters, and there's technically 8 letters, 4 buttons. It's a 2x4 basically buttons on one side of this stone pillar. I'm gonna show you what they are. One moment. Where is it? You guys see something that looks like this. Where is it? Hopefully it doesn't crash. Puzzle 4. NOP. So first you saw this basically. The on the right you see letters. And that's all you see so far.
Okay.
Do we see that they are different colors?
The other, you do not see this. You just see this for now.
Okay.
Basically, you also see, basically as you guys go deeper, there's another path that goes to your left, and it is blocked by another stone slab.
So now we have to figure out the combination.
Oh, okay. So what was the wizard's name that was killed?
The wizard name that was killed?
Yes.
You do not know.
The lady didn't tell us?
Nope. The Lady Allura does not know who the person is, other than he looks like he's a member of that society, or the Harpers. So
Have
basically,
we found anything that
No.
would tell us what the combination is?
We do not.
Okay, let's investigate the little room then and see what we can see.
Okay.
Okay, roll an investigation check. Let me guys know if the rest of you are doing something else.
21.
Well, the clues.
21. The only thing that is on this room is the pillar, the stone pillar with this, what you call this, stones indented symbols, like you can push them in a way, but other than that, you do not see anything aside from this room.
I got that 20 plus 8.
Same thing, basically you do not see anything that will tell you what the symbols or what you need to do or press, other than you just see this stone pillar in the middle of the room, basically, and with this indented or what you call symbols. So,
Can I examine the buttons and see if any of them look like they're worn down at all? Maybe they've been used more than others?
all of them look worn down from the looks of it.
Oh dear.
As if someone already went here and managed to use them, but that's all you see. Looks like elements of what you call elements, basically of sand and dust, have completely ruined them. You do not see marks or any symbols other than that.
So we can't tell which ones were specifically pressed.
Nope. Looks like basically the time, basically exposure in elements have completely erased them.
Then it is something like trial and error.
It could be.
Try every single combination.
That could take a minute. Haha.
So what do you guys do?
You can just stand back and press all the buttons.
If you try to press the buttons together, they do not push back. If you try to press them all at the same time, they're stuck.
Okay, so let's push them all in order first.
I use Mage Hand to push them.
Okay, so remove a spell slot for that, Arid.
That's a cantrip.
Cantrip.
Are you casting Mage Hand?
It's a
Yes,
cantrip.
cantrip.
Okay, so you cast Mage Hand. Arid, remove a spell slot for that if you're casting it. You see this purple...
Cantrips don't use spell slots.
Sorry?
It's a
Cantrip.
cantrip. it
Oh,
doesn't
sorry.
use a spell
I
slot.
forgot. It's a cantrip. Sorry. I just remembered. It was a cantrip. Forgot. Good to know. Alright, so yeah, you see this gigantic purple hand appear next to you guys.
It's a thing, isn't it?
So what do you guys do?
Yeah,
Push them all in order first.
Push the bomb up.
So you push, okay, so as you push what you push A, it lights up.
And then
As soon as you press B, B lights up and then A turns black. So as soon as you push it, the button lights up and it sinks. And then the moment you push B, the B sinks and lights up, and then the A goes forward. And then
so
removes.
continue trying combinations until they all are lit up, I'm guessing.
So B is currently light up.
Let's see.
C lights up. B does not. As it goes back.
Okay, so I'm guessing if they dim back down, then that means we're doing them in the wrong order. I guess we won't know until we find two that stay lit up at the same time if that happens.
Right.
If that's the case, just do like A, and
Try
then
A, B, A, C, A, D, A, E.
Yeah, and so on and so forth.
Okay, what button are you pressing? C is going to light up.
We're going back to A.
Okay, A lights up. And C does not light up.
Okay, now let's try pushing C again. We tried A and B, now we're gonna try A and C.
C lights up. And A does not.
Alright, back to A.
A
Yeah,
lights
so
up.
we keep doing this trial and error
And then-
until they all...
Yep, now AD.
Okay, so roll investigation. Roll investigation, technically. So we don't do this.
Let's see, 19 plus 9, so 28.
28. Is it enough you guys take basically 10 minutes or so as you guys finally figure out the combination? And with that, as soon as you do, all buttons light up. You hear another sound on your left side and revealing another room. You see this room.
I'm curious what the combination was.
Does the combination matter? Is it gonna, are we gonna need it later?
You don't know. What's up? Basically, not that you know of, but I would say you know the combination in memory. I would
Okay.
say.
Okay.
So if it does come out, you would know.
Okay.
So you see another room. Inside this room is, in the middle of this room is a giant 10 feet tall stone golem. Standing, basically, peacefully, staring into nothingness. Basically staring in the path that you guys came from.
Okay.
There are 4 doors. Each door has a symbol engraved on it. One is a snake, the other one is a sword and a shield, the other one is a dragon, and the other one is a spider. Also, hanging on the they also have levers on each
Okay.
corner of the door, and also hanging on the walls are paintings of a figure, of a humanoid figure, what you call detailless, male, basically. And each one of them has a different color. One has a blue, the other is gray, the other is brown, yellow, red, orange, black, white, purple, and blue. And all of them have these wooden frames. And just below them, there is an engraving of words on each painting.
Can we read these words, or are they in the same language as before?
You can read these words. They are in common.
Okay.
Which one do you read first?
I'm gonna start with the green and just work my way around.
Okay, so, the green one says, red is telling the truth. That's what the green one says. Next one is, if you guys just wanna write it down, so it says...
That's what I'm doing.
So red is telling the truth, that's what it says. The gray one, next to it, on the left, says, both brown and black are both lying. So that's what gray
Okay.
says. Both brown and black are both lying. Brown says, black is telling the truth. That's what brown is saying. Black is telling the truth. Yellow says, orange is telling the truth. So that's what yellow says.
Yellow says
Orange is telling the truth.
orange.
If we go down, which is red, red says the 5th door is the right door.
Okay.
There's only 4 doors.
Well, there's 5 technically, including the one we came
That's
in.
the door we just came out of.
But you don't know which one is the 5th door. That's
Yeah.
it. Then below it is orange, and orange says 4 doors have something in common, and one is different. Don't look deeper, the answer is right in front of you.
So the shield and sword are different from the others because the others are animals.
Yeah, but the shield,
All the one we
snake,
just came through.
the shield, the snake, and the spider are S words. And then there's a dragon.
True.
But didn't it just say that 4 doors are the same and one is different?
Yeah, the one we just came through doesn't have anything on it.
The one by the time yeah, the one you came through is just open, so there is no more door. It's just
Okay.
it has gone up on the ceiling. It has what you call it raised up, so you guys
Okay.
can go back to that same path basically.
So what does the white one say?
The white one says the dragon door is the right door.
Okay.
Black
Okay.
door, the black painting next to white says, do not listen to white, it's a trap. The right door is the skull door. And you do not see a skull door.
Okay. Purple.
And purple says, both the snake and spider doors are not the right door.
Okay. And blue.
And blue says, don't trust green, he is lying.
Ooh.
Hmm.
So brown and black could be telling you the truth.
What do you guys do?
Which door said that the dragon was the right door? Was that orange or was that white?
That was...
Can the person who was writing that down paste it in chat?
Okay, I'll put it in chat basically. So it was white door, a white painting, sorry. Hopefully my...
Okay.
White says the dragon door is the right door.
So if green is lying and he said red tells the truth, then that would mean that white's pretty much telling the truth, and that the dragon is the different door.
What do you guys do?
Well, we could split up and just go in all of them.
I have a feeling that Gollum in the middle is going to come to life if we pick the wrong door.
I say take the dragon door. I trust my dragon instincts.
What do you guys do?
I say we look at the paintings and try to deduct. So if we say, just go one painting at a time, it says red tells the truth. So if red is telling the truth, then the fifth is the right door. But we don't know which one the fifth door is.
But
Mhm.
Can we paste
green
the rest of it?
said
It's only a
Right. But gray says brown and black are lying. Black says white is right. And then brown says black tells the truth.
Can you paste the rest of it in? The...
Oh, this
It's
is,
all
is,
in
it,
the-
is
oh.
it cut? Is it cut?
Yeah, it stopped at orange.
Okay, good to know. Sorry, did not see that. One moment. Okay, there you go. No. I think that's all of it.
Yeah. Oh no, that just goes to white. We're still missing black, purple, and blue.
Black.
No,
it has
black
to be
is there.
just black and white.
It's just in a different order.
Oh.
So it's complete. I think it's complete because it's white. Yeah. So what do you guys do?
Which one backwards?
I don't know, I say I trust my dragon instincts and I'll go for the dragon door.
You see Darella go for the dragon door. Is anyone stopping her?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her to just hold up a minute, because if that golem comes to life, we're gonna have to kill it.
Darella, what do you do? Do you stop or do you still go for the door?
I'll stand by the door and wait.
Okay, Darella waits. What do the rest of you doing?
It does say one door is different, and the sword and shield, as previously stated, is the only one that doesn't have a living creature on it.
But it was also stated that the dragon is the only one that doesn't start with an S.
But the answer is right in front of you, don't look deeper. Why you gotta complicate it?
well, that's
Because
orange.
it's a
Orange is right next to the dragon.
Okay, so what do you guys do? Hopefully I don't crash.
I prepare my weapon just in case.
Okay. Zanven wields his axe.
She wants to open the dragon door, let her. We faced worse than a stone golem.
Okay, who's pulling who's pulling the dragon door lever?
I will open the dragon door.
Okay. You see Darella.
I'm ready my sword.
Okay, you see Darella goes to this lever on the side of the door, pulls it. You hear a bunch of gears and chains inside the walls. And then silence. All of you are cautiously looking at the golem, hopes that it won't move. And then suddenly you hear something moving as the door behind you opens. As the dragon door opens, technically.
So we got it.
Don't let your guard down just yet.
Yeah, I know.
We still have Pass Without a Trace on, right?
Clearly you don't see anything else other than the golem. So you see another small chamber. And there's another stone pillar, but this time it's square. On your right is another door that ends on a different room, basically.
Okay.
Roll investigation for some of you.
Investigation. Ooh, nat 20.
Oh,
is it really enough? Well done.
Yeah, I rolled a 7. I don't see nothing.
Sorry, what's that?
I rolled a 7. I don't see nothing.
Yep, you just see you're just focused on the golem in hopes that it won't come after you. So you look at your back from time to time. So you guys see this.
Interesting.
This time it is engraved on one of the side of the walls. Number 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 13 are glowing. The rest are not. Below it are gems. These yellow gems. There are 6 of them. And all of them are glowing.
We need to turn off all the glowing gems in order to...
Vendelthae, what did you roll?
A nat 20.
Good, because that will help you. So, it's good. As you try to figure out what is do, whoever did this was either very good at what they do or just very clever. Every time you push a button, let's say you push 1, I'm gonna delete this. No problem. So let's say you push 1 lights up, and number 2, 6, and 5 also lights up, which is a number next to it. As soon as you do
like
that,
Sanjuku.
as soon as you do that, one of the gems fades. But now, 1, 2, 5, and 6 are light up. Now, once that happens, let's say you press, as you investigate again, you press number 7. Number 3 lights up, number 7 lights up, but number 2 and number 6 goes down. Or, the light in them disappears. After you press number 7, another gem disappears.
So the goal is to get them all lit up.
As you keep pressing the buttons, every time you press a button, the gem disappears. Every time you press a button, one gem disappears, and then until all gems disappear, all the buttons go back to its natural order, which is 13, 9, 10, 11, 7, and 8 are lit up, and the rest are not.
Okay.
So what do you guys do? This time, this is the part where you have to figure it out, and no roll is gonna make you pass through this.
So
I
if
think
the goal
we
is
need
to light them all up,
I think we either that or to get them not lit up.
That's also a possibility. So you
try
know,
both ways.
so you know that basically from your roll, Vendelthae, you know that basically there's a pattern that you need to press certain buttons, and if all diamonds below it, all the gems that is glowing fades out, it will go back to its natural order. So technically, you can only press buttons the same as the number of gems that are lit up.
Okay. So I need 6 buttons.
That would either trigger the door or activate it.
Okay, what I see is you could, in the first row you have 2 that you can press. In the second, well, column I should say, in the second column you have 1, third column you have 2, and in the fourth column you have 1.
What?
Brainstorm.
Those numbers are, you have 2 numbers in the first column, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, and 1 in the eighth. That means that's the numbers of buttons you can push in each column to do it right, but you got to figure out which numbers they are.
Technically, you can also press 7 and 8. It would just, what you call, if you press 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, the light will disappear, but all the buttons around it, let's say you press 7, 6 and 2 would light up, 6, 2, 3, 4 would light up, as well as 12, 8, 11, and 10 would not. So the buttons will do the opposite of once it's pressed. At the same time, the buttons around it are also affected and will do the opposite. If it's light out, it will turn dark, and if it's dark, it would light up.
So maybe the goal is to reverse them, make the ones that are currently lit up go dark and vice versa.
Could be.
So if we push 1, 4, 16, and 13, that would reverse all of them.
I would say, with your roll, Vendelthae, that wouldn't be the case. It's either
Okay.
you have to light them up, because technically you can only press 6 buttons, because there are 6 gems embedded in it. From your roll, that would be what you need to do. So it's either you have to light
So I
them
have
all
to
up.
find 6 buttons, not just 4.
Yeah, you have to click 6 buttons.
Okay.
I'd say 1 and 13, 4
So-
and 16.
So there is a pattern, which is 6 patterns that you have to follow. And it will do the opposite of what button you press, as well as the buttons around it that surrounds it will also do it. It affects the buttons diagonally, horizontally, and vertically. What do you do?
Okay. So push 1.
Okay, easily enough. You push 1, 2, would also light up, 6 lights, 5 lights up, as well as 6 lights up. One of the gems fades. It's now dead. What do you do next?
Let's see.
I'd say press 4.
4 would turn off 7 and 8, but we still have
Yeah.
to light up those 2.
Next one is...
So what if we turn off number 1 and turn on number 3? Not 3, 2.
If you turn off 1, it would... If you press 1 again, it would remove 1 slot. 1 gem slot.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so you get 6 tries and then you have to start over.
yeah.
Yeah, we need to light up all the numbers and put out all the gems. So we
Okay,
need
so-
to
What
press
about...
4 and then light up 3 and put out 7 and 8.
And then if we push 12, it would light up 7 and 8 and put out 11 and light up 15 and 16.
What about the rest of you? You guys are just staring at Darella and Vendelthae looking at this.
We're just watching.
I'm standing guard against the golem.
Okay,
And,
the golem is just standing still right now. From
Right
that-
now.
Yeah, right now.
I'm not particularly intelligent, and as a player, I don't understand this.
So let's push 4.
You push 4. 4 lights up. Number 8 lights down. Number 7 also lights down. And number 3 lights up. Another
let's push-
crystal fades.
12.
12 lights up. 11 lights down. Number 8 lights up. Number 7 lights up. Number 16 also lights up. Okay, where is it? And number 15 also lights up. Another gem disappears.
Number 10.
Number 10.
Number 10's gonna turn off 5, 6, 7, 9, 13, and 15.
You still have 3 more attempts.
Oh. How do we get 11 and 14?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Press 13, and it'll turn off 13, 9, 10. Turn on 11. Turn on 14.
One at a time. He can only go so fast.
Okay, if you press 13, it turns off 9 and 10.
And turns on 14.
Yeah.
But then we still have the problem of 9 and 10.
Okay.
And 11.
Who's pushing 11? Are you pushing 11?
No.
Okay.
I was just saying we'd still have, if we push 13, we still will have 9, 10, and 11 to deal with.
Okay, let me see. It's a puzzle of elimination, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So if we do press 10, it turns off all the surrounding numbers.
And
Right.
it also does it does the opposite. So if the button is light up next to it, it would dark down, and if it's dark down, it would light up. The button is also lights down if you press it, or if it's light down and you press it again, it would dark down. So it would affect the button and the button surrounding it diagonally, horizontally, and vertically.
So hit 15.
Okay, you hit 15. 15 lights down. 14 lights up. 16 lights down. 12 lights down. Oops, that's not the wrong one. 12 also lights down. 11 lights up.
Like
And
10 and 14 like now.
yeah, 10 and 14.
Now 14, he just lit up 14.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
never mind.
So 10 and another gem disappears.
14 should be still
Oh.
lit up, because you just lit that one.
Alright, I got to use... Okay, there you go. So you now have 2 attempts.
We're still gonna have a problem if I push 16. It'll light up those 3, but it's gonna turn off
Yeah.
11.
Yep.
So push 16 anyway.
Okay, so 15 and 12 would light out. 11 would light down. You still have 1 gem.
1 attempt. And then that leaves 10 and 11
Mhm.
not lit up.
Mm-hmm. So I would say, it does reverse again if you press another button, as it's not the right order.
Okay. Reset!
So what do you guys do? One moment. No. Where is it? Puzzle.
So pushing 1 is the wrong move. Got it.
Or at least, what you call, there is an order that you press, but you might have pressed the first button correctly, but the next following corresponding buttons were wrong.
Okay.
So Cannot.
So push number 6.
Okay, 7 would actually light down.
Turn off. As
Mhm.
long as well as 9, 10, and 11.
5 would light up, as well as 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, so that leaves those lit up, and everything. Those are down. So then, if I pushed...
1 crystal is done.
Okay, doesn't 1, 2, and 5, 6 light up, and 7.
Yeah,
11,
7, 9, 10, 11 are down, 1, 2, 3, and 5 are up, as well as 6. So then we can push 8, and it will light up... Oh no, that's going to turn off number 3.
Yeah, no, she wouldn't be interactive. Just
Okay.
Can we start it? Can we start it over and push
Yeah.
number 1 again?
Okay, number 1 would light up, as well 2, 5, and 6 would light up.
Yep. So that lights up that whole section, and then I'm gonna push number 8.
Okay, 8 would light down, 4, 3 would light up, 7, 11 would light down, and 12 would light up.
Okay. So
But if they're having trouble, I would say I could just stand here and process all combinations and just
Currently, the statue is still standing still, as you're looking at.
yeah, as in
hold on, I'm gonna get a pencil so I can do this a little easier.
possible combinations on this lock
Okay.
for hours it takes.
Let's see.
What?
Sorry, I'm doing
Yeah.
this on paper so I can figure it out quick.
No problem. Wow, the puzzle really did blow you up, guys. Okay.
I don't think it was supposed to be this hard. I'm
Yeah.
probably overthinking it. But I like puzzles, so what can I say? Alright, so... if I do 1, 2... if I hit 1, that lights up 2, 5, and 6 as well. If I hit 8, then 3 and 4 light up. And then 7 and 8 go dark. And then 11 goes dark and 12 lights up. So then... crud. So we won't hit 8. But we have to. No. I'm gonna hit...
So, what you call? Just tell me the order. You have 6 tries. Just tell me which buttons you hit from 6 buttons that you hit. And if you get it correctly, you open the door. If you do not, it does not.
So you just want me to throw out random numbers till I get it right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're gonna go 1, 8, 16.
1, 8, 16. Okay.
Then we'll do
1. 8, 16.
because you know the combination. So if I throw the numbers out and get them right, then eventually you'll be like, "Yay, you got it!"
Yeah.
1, 8.
What about Stolis? Stolis, what are you doing?
I think I figured it out.
Okay.
Do tell.
Alright. So hit number 12.
Okay, number 12 lights up. 15, 16 also lights up. 7, 11, and 8 lights down. One of the gem disappears.
Oh.
Take note of that. What's the next button you press?
Does it have to take all 6 buttons?
We don't know. From what you investigated, you have to. Chances are you have to have all the buttons light up or light down.
Okay,
It's one
so
of
you don't
those
have
two.
to use all 6 tries. Got it. So he's right. If you hit, you said 12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
16. Okay.
Well, that'll black out 7, 8, and 11.
15 and 16 would be, and 12 will be light up.
Then you hit 4, then 1. That lights up those 4 numbers.
4 and 1. You hit 4
Yeah.
first, so 7 and 8 would light down, 3 would light up, as well as 4.
Right, but it was already down because you hit 12, so it lights back up along with 4 and 3.
Yeah.
So, wait, so
So-
you press 12 first, and then... Oh yeah, so 7 and 8 would light up again, as well as 3 and 4. Okay?
Okay.
What's the next? Another gem disappears. What's the third gem that you press?
1, 2, 1.
1. So 1, 2, and 5 and 6 all lights up.
So that covers the first 8 numbers. They're all lit. And then
Yeah.
12,
It's not-
16,
It's not
and
good
15.
on there. So then you hit 7.
7. Okay, so 7 will light down. 6 would light down. 2 would light down. 3 would light down, as well as 10 would light down. 11 would light down, and 9 would light down. 5 would light up.
Well, not 9. 9's way over.
Oh yeah, sorry. 10, 6, so 7. So basically, yeah.
Then
Sorry.
you would hit 15 and 3.
15 would that light up? 15 would light up. 14
10, 11, 12, 16.
would also light up.
Yeah. And then if you hit 3, 2, 6, 7, 8, and 4 will light up.
So is that all of them?
That's all of them.
You got it. You got the combination.
I had to draw it. I had to draw it.
That's what I was trying to do.
Wow, that's actually one of the hardest puzzles I made. And you pressed that.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
After waiting, so what you call Arid, you're just waiting. You're just listening to these 3 people or your party basically talking numbers, and you're just sweating, looking at this golem, hopefully that it would not move. And then suddenly you hear what you call a sound. And at first you thought it was the golem, and then you look at your friends to warn them, and it's the door opening, revealing another room.
I don't.
Another trap. Oh, Lord.
As you
How
go
long
deeper,
in game have we spent?
I would
Figuring.
say you've been here for at least more or less an hour. In game or in real life?
No, in game.
In game, more or less an hour. As you guys
That's
have
not
been
horrible.
within basically you spent like 20 minutes or so figuring out how to figure out the last
Puzzle.
yeah. So you see another, you see 2 cabinets next to you that has stone statues. Small statues about, I would say, about 11 inch? Is it 11 inch?
Okay.
Yeah, 11 inch tall, more or less. On each side, there's 5 of them. And there's also 5 raised platforms
Okay.
next to you. One
So we have to figure out
Has-
which statue goes on which pillar.
has a number 1 engraved in it. The others has 3 12, and 8. The other one is broken. You cannot figure out what it is. It's up to you whether, if you have a number in mind. But they also, below the stone raised platforms, is what you call words. Each platform has a words written in them.
Okay.
As you read them,
Okay.
it says... One moment. Where is it? Oh, it's at the beginning. So the what are you reading first? Number 1, 3, 12, or 8?
Number
Or the
one.
broken one?
Numero uno.
Number 1 says what you call one moment. Number 1 says, and finally, as I'm the only one left, I offer myself to the gods above in heaven. You do see 5 statues, basically. One is an angel. The other one is a horned devil. The other one is what appears to be carrying a crucifix. Oh no, the other one basically it's not a devil. The other one is first there's an angel. The other statue is a cloak statue that has a skull for a head.
Okay.
The other one is a man holding a crucifix. The other one is a golem statue, a small version of the one that you saw from the other room. And the other statue is a dragon. So that's 5. So as you read number 1, it says, and finally, as I'm the only one left, I offer myself to the gods above in heaven.
Okay. That's the first statue or the first pillar?
That's the number 1 pillar. If you go
Okay.
if you go to number 1, that's number 1 pillar.
What about 3?
I'm gonna put that in chat in case you're confusing, but it has answers, so
Yeah, can you just put all of them in chat? We'll just read all of them.
yes, no problem. So the first one is that. So that's one of the sayings. This is the other saying. We read. The other one is that, and the other one is that. And finally, the one that I read is this.
Which one's which? Doesn't matter.
Okay, sorry. So, if you read the Pillar 3, Pillar 3 says, at first 3 dragons flies in the dark ember skies. Number 12 says, at midnight the church bell rings. Number 8 says, 8 devils appeared, then the plague came and killed all our livestock.
Okay, so put the dragon with the dragon flies.
Okay. You
I
see,
would
you see what you call Stallis grab one of the statues, put it in the 3rd pillar, and then the pillar sinks. Okay. What do you
I'm
do?
gonna take the skull head and put it on the 8 devils appear, and then plague came and killed all our livestock.
Okay. So that's 2 of the statues. You still have the golem, the crucifix, and the angel.
I think number 1 is the crucifix.
Well, the
I'm gonna,
golem on the golem one. The broken.
yeah, put the golem on the 5 golems rise.
Okay. So that's the golem. 2 more. What
Put
do
the
you think?
angel on the, and finally, as I'm the only one left, I offer
Okay.
myself to the gods above.
And I'm guessing the last one.
In the last one.
We have a devil, right?
Yeah. No, you have.
It's more of a man with a skull head.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, as
The
you do
priest-
that,
Church bell rings.
You did that one.
so what do you do? Wait, what are you putting in the bell rings? The church bell rings?
The only one left.
Okay, the crucifix.
Yeah.
Which, luckily enough, the door opens again to a bigger room.
Ooh, I don't like puzzles.
I like puzzles.
You see what you call, you see this 8 pillars, all have numbers. There's a skeleton lying on number 1 that looks like it's wearing a leather armor. And what you call, it's been long dead. There are 2 paths you can go. One is in front of, on the very end is closed, and the other one goes to another different path.
I investigate the skeleton.
Roll investigation.
I just rifle through his stuff.
Okay.
7.
Can I roll investigation for the rest of the room?
Yeah, roll investigation. What did you roll, Arid?
7.
7. The corpse is, what you call, very dead, basically. And it's wearing this rotten leather armor. You don't see any weapons.
23.
Anything underneath the armor? Like just looking under? Dead body.
What you call, do you, what you call, go through the pockets?
Yeah.
Okay, you find a piece of paper. It's a parchment that has words written in it. And it says, one moment, something that looks like this.
So what did I find in the room?
You do not find anything other than the skeleton. There are 8 pillars, but you you do find, one moment, you do find that these pillars have slots in them, like you insert something in them. There are items scattered around. This rectangular stone or metal, what you call long objects that has an animal shape or emblem embedded in them. One has a tiger, the other is an eagle, the other one is an elephant, and the other is a snake engraved in them.
I hand you guys the paper with the, the note on it.
And that's
Okay.
all you see. And of course, Arid found the paper. It's in the chat.
And then I go in the room that's not blocked off.
Okay. Arid, you go to another room, basically. The moment you enter this room, the door is open. You see a small chamber. The moment you enter the room, the door behind you closes, separating you from the rest of the party. It's
Okay.
just... You look, what you call, basically you look in, what you call, below you. You see another room that has a series of stairs. You see there's an angel symbol that has a slot that you need to insert, whatever it was. If you go to the room, you will see on the other side of the door is a dragon symbol, and there's a dragon slot key inserted in it.
Interesting.
I need to see the rest of the puzzle
Yeah,
in the other room.
okay. So do that.
Thank you.
Okay, screenshot that first so I could go to Arid while you're figuring that out, if you can. I mean, are you okay, Stolas? You good?
You said
Yeah,
tiger, eagle, elephant, snake.
Yeah,
but
that's
the paper mentions angel, devil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's 4 of you that there's
Knight.
4 that is missing. You have 4 and there are 4 that are missing.
Okay, so some of them are already where they belong.
No, some of them are scattered in the floor. Some of them are the wrong slots. You do not see any symbols on the pillars, but the slots, the objects themselves have animal engravings in them.
Okay.
Stolis, are you good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure this out.
Okay, so Arid, what do you do? As I'm gonna go to you separately, as you're separated from the rest of the party.
Well, I just look at this. This looks like another puzzle, right?
Maybe. But you do see a dragon slot, and there's a dragon symbol, which is another slot that Vendelthae found. Basically.
I go back to the door that's shut and cast message to whoever I gave the message to.
Okay, so Vendelthae, you hear a voice in your head that sounds like Arid. What do you say, Arid?
I just relay basically what's over on this side.
Okay. Is it enough, sir?
Okay. So
technically only Arid sees this, while the rest of you are separated here.
I say I don't know if it's relevant, but wait for you.
Okay, so you see angels and a dragon key.
So currently I'm going here.
Okay. Interesting. So I'm gonna relay what she said to me to everybody else.
Okay, so you know that Arid is separated. Arid, what do you do?
Yes.
Are you just standing on the door?
I don't, progress any further. I just wait.
Okay, so technically, okay, so Arid is just standing on the next door. What do the rest of you do?
We're gonna try to figure out this puzzle to get that door back open.
You could figure that basically 4 of the keys are here, and 4 could be on the other room, which is Arid's side. And
Alright.
once you have gathered all 4, all 8, you put them on the certain slot.
Right.
Okay.
But she can't come back.
Yep.
Right.
You figured
So how
that.
can we put them all in the slots if they can't come back?
So
She has to figure out.
Yep.
She has to figure out the puzzle there.
Okay.
Arid, what do you do? As you are hearing this murmur on the other side of the room.
Okay, so what are all these things then? Are they this keys or slots or what?
There's slots and there's a symbol above them, which slot is required. You see an angel on the other side, and on front of you as you go out to this room, you see a dragon slot. And there's a dragon key attached to it, which matches the symbol.
Okay.
You take the key. As soon as you take the key, you have now the dragon key. The door closes.
Huh, I put it back.
The door opens. As you're separated to the party, what do you do? There's also another room next to you, which is separated by a series of steps.
Yeah, what's over there?
You go there. You see one door has an angel symbol that is closed. The other one has a devil key attached to it.
If I take the devil key, that door closes, I'm guessing?
You can try.
Yeah.
You take the devil key. The door does not close.
Okay.
So you have that a devil key, basically. What do you do? There's another room there.
Can we help?
Currently, you do not see what's on the other side, so it's only up
Right,
to
but she can relay it to me, though,
yeah,
right?
you can cast a message. How many?
Yeah,
slots-
I would.
That's
It's
is
a
it?
It's a
cantrip.
cantrip.
Oh, okay, so yeah, if that's the case, then yeah, you could relay to the party.
Yeah, because if this is connected with the other puzzle, then well,
Go get the dragon key and open up the 2 dragon doors.
She can't get to those, can she?
She can.
Yeah, that door's open where the devil key is.
Oh, okay.
it's just.
So if she
that
takes the
door.
dragon key, then she could put it in the slot over there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So do you do that?
Yeah, try that.
Okay, so you close that. The dragon key is yours, and I would say you open it using the dragon key. This door will now open. The dragon key is on that slot, so remember that.
There's a key in the night room.
Yeah, as you proceed to the room, you see another key, which is the night key.
Mm-hmm. Is there anywhere else to put it? I take that.
If you take that, the door does not close. You have the night key.
Okay.
You can put it in that slot down there.
Other night, yeah.
Actually, wait. No. As soon as you take that, the door does close. Sorry, I mistake.
Okay, then I leave it there.
Okay, so you leave it there.
or I just put it. With
Actually, if you
That's
close
not
that
what-
door and put the key in the night slot, it might open that other door.
yeah, I try that first.
What other door?
She's gonna
The
take
one
the
down-
night key and put it in the other slot across from the dragon.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it closes if you put it there.
Okay.
This one, if you take it, also closes, trapping you inside. As you are cautious
Okay.
enough as your party tells you.
I just put it back then. So I'm not.
Okay, so put
Stuck.
it back. This opens, and then this opens as you remove the. There's another path on the end,
Yeah.
and there's a stairs. And if you go deeper, there's a dragon symbol to that
Yeah,
door.
but she doesn't have
This
a
is just
dragon.
going further away from everyone else.
Oh wait,
Right, but it's not-
yeah. So technically, if sorry, I got confused. So technically, if you put the what you call the stone key here, the door does stay open, and this one closes. Oh no, this one. Sorry, wait, the door. I'm confused now. No. Oh no, this one stays open. Sorry. So if you pull the night key from here, it stays open, and if you put it here, the door here stays open. So nothing happens, technically.
Alright. But what if she takes the dragon key and puts it in the other?
The moment you take the
Dragon.
dragon key here, this door
It closes.
closes.
Right, but there's below. There's another dragon door.
Uh-huh.
Maybe. What if she puts it there?
He puts it there, this door opens, basically, and you guys can go
Okay.
here.
Alright, what's in there?
You see another room that has an angel key, an angel slot, a door. And then that's it.
No keys.
No keys.
Okay, so you need to find the angel slot or key or whatever.
What was in your room? Were there any keys?
Okay, technically you have the devil key right now. You have the dragon key you have the dragon key attached to this wall right here. And the night key is basically I believe
Stuck.
yeah. It's stuck on the other side of the room which you left. So technically, you have found 3 of the keys. You don't know where the angel key is yet, and the other 2 are stuck in the wall.
Yeah, but can the other room like be solved so they could bring those keys over? Or...
You know that every time you pull a key, it's either the door closes or the door opens, or it does nothing. There are doors that when you pull them, they do nothing. Like the devil key, you have the devil key and the door remained open.
No, I mean with everyone else.
Oh, okay. You still have not explored basically the rest of the rooms, as there's another path there.
Well, we can't get to them.
I would say I would roll investigation, as you're currently alone.
And in the dark.
Technically,
Yeah,
technically there are torches in this room.
Yeah, 17.
17. Easily enough, you figured that every time you attach the key on the other side, so technically if you go to the dragon key, this door would open, and the night key. In order to keep the door open, you have to leave the night key and get the dragon key. So it's like going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So at least one of the keys is attached, the door would either open. So technically, as long as you have the knight or the dragon key on each side, whether each one, the doors will remain open. So technically, in order to get that, basically to get the knight key, you need to leave the dragon key here, get the knight key, basically, and then leave the knight key here, and then get the dragon key, and then proceed. Something like that. I'm not sure if I'm making sense.
Yeah, but what about the room with the rest of the party?
Yeah, you need to find the angel key.
Technically, on the rooms, the 8 pillars that you saw on the next party for you guys, there are no symbols, but you do find 4 of the keys there: the snake, the elephant, the tiger, and the other one. I forgot the other one. The eagle.
Was there a symbol next to the door that shut originally? Or...
There is, and it is this one. No, it doesn't. This one, you need an angel and the dragon key to keep this door open. This one does not. So technically, you need to do something, probably to open it. Who knows?
Okay, so the angel and the devil are supposed to be opposite each other.
The only door is the devil, which is this. And the moment Ari took it, the door remained open. So this door probably will not close or open. Who knows? As far as your...
If you...
Hey, try putting the devil key in the angel slot.
Yeah, I just start trying keys.
Okay, it does not work. Nothing happens if you put the wrong one that does not match the key, basically.
Okay.
Well, the only doors that you can go through are ones with angels. There aren't any angel keys.
Yeah, you also have the dragon key, which if you pull the dragon key here, because you have attached it here, basically, to open this door, this will close and this will open if you put it here.
Yeah. Go check out that hallway. See what's over there.
Alright, what do you do?
To the left.
I think there's just
Okay, you...
closed doors.
Okay, so I would say you put the dragon key, you have access to here.
And then, okay, I put the dragon... Oh no.
Okay, what do you do? Sorry? You put the dragon key, this door opens.
Can I get the night key? Oh no, I can't go on that side of the door.
Yeah, if you get the night key, the door opens. If you leave the dragon key here, the door opens. You get the...
Yeah, but I can't put the night key on the other side, because it's on that one down there. So,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter.
Interesting.
So now there's a path here.
Well, if I put the... No, there's only one night key, isn't there?
Yeah, there's only one night key. If you put the night key here, the door maintains open. So, as long as one of the keys are attached, you would figure out that the door would remain open. It's either the knight or the dragon. So currently, it's up to you. The dragon key is on the other side. So do you pull the dragon key?
So put the knight key in the other knight slot.
What slot?
The one from the top.
Okay.
The one on the bottom. Then
Yeah,
go through
that one closes.
That closes.
go through the door. Get the dragon key.
Okay, you
then
get...
come back.
If you get the dragon key, this one closes.
I can,
Yeah, but
I could mage hand it, but then I would probably be stuck at one side.
Mm-hmm. So it's either you need the dragon key or the knight key to keep the door open.
Well, she has the knight key.
Yeah.
Other
No,
side.
Do you have the knight key? Because...
The other side.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
put it
over
in.
there.
Yeah.
Put it in the bottom one. if that's-
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have the knight key, basically, and the dragon key, and the devil key now. So you now
so
have three
that door would
keys.
be open.
Which door?
That door would be open then. The one that we're in front of.
Oh.
Because the night key, that one. So
Okay.
I take the dragon key,
Okay. So you
and
take
then I
the-
go in, and then I put the night key in the, put the night key back in that top one,
Okay, that
and
opens.
then the dragon one up there.
Okay, so you get the dragon key. The what you call, the moment you click it, the door closes.
Yeah.
But she had the door open when she had the key in the lower
Yeah, I
knight.
grabbed the dragon key first.
Oh, okay, you got the dragon key. Okay, so you have the dragon key, and you're still inside. So yeah, you now have the dragon key.
Yeah. Yeah, so
So
the top,
currently
the
you...
top door.
Okay, so top door, you open this. On the other side, you found the angel
Oh,
key and a
finally.
table. You see an angel
I
key
grabbed the
slot.
damn angel key.
Okay, as soon as you grab that, this door closes. You hear a tug, and then smoke, greenish smoke, starts to come out.
She's a machine. She's fine.
Yeah, I don't breathe.
Oh yeah, you're fine because you're... Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Technically-
that was the perfect one. Get
Yeah,
stuck over there.
She was the perfect one to be stuck. Honestly, yeah. So you now have the angel key, the dragon
Yeah, I tell everyone I have an angel key now.
angel key, the devil key, and the angel key and the devil key. The knight key is attached here, I believe so, and the dragon key is
Yeah.
attached here. So
Yeah,
technically you're
so-
fine.
Anything else?
Technically you're fine as. Technically you're fine
Is there
as the
anything
smoke
else in
does
this
not
room
bother
on
you.
that table?
Roll investigation.
Oops. Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah, 4. But what do I see?
Technically, there's a bunch of papers, a bunch of broken vials, a quill, an ink quill, and a bunch of weird-looking rocks.
I put the rocks in my bag.
Okay,
And the paper.
okay. Yeah, you have what you call a paper, and 3 unknown rocks. So,
And then, yeah, take the angel key, go out of the door, take the dragon key, put the angel key in the bottom door, and then I think...
okay. So I would say what you call, to make this quick, you manage to grab all keys and then put it on the right slot because you're not dying. Technically, you can take your time
Yeah.
and you head back to the rest of the party, seemingly unfazed from the smoke. Surprisingly, you're the perfect person to get there. By pure accident.
Does the...
Yeah, as soon as you grab all the 4 keys, the door does open.
Ta-da.
You see what you call Arid holding four additional keys. One has the shape of a devil, one has an angel, the other is a knight, and the other is what you call a dragon. So you now have 8.
Okay. So
I just hold out the keys and say this was...
the angel.
You figure out that whoever made this temple is preventing people from getting in.
I see.
You're starting to get the idea that whoever made this made sure people have a hard time getting in.
So, shall we start placing these keys?
You hear a voice on your heads, each and every one of you, Darella, Vendelthae, Arid, and Stolis. It's a female voice that sounds familiar, and it is Lady Allura. She says, "Please tell me you're okay."
We're okay.
We're still alive. Separated, but alive.
Okay, you don't hear a response after that. Okay, so now you're in this room. What do you guys do?
So, we have to figure out where to place everything according to the riddle. So the angel and devil are opposite each other.
Bless you.
The snake and tiger are next to each other, but are not facing the angel. The elephant and snake are not next to each other.
Mhm.
So let's try angel 7,
Okay.
devil
Angel 7.
devil 8,
Okay.
then dragon 5,
Okay.
then 6 snake,
Mhm.
4 tiger,
Mhm.
3
Three.
1 elephant.
What's 3?
Yeah, 3 knight. Yeah,
Oh, okay. 3 knight.
and then 4 tiger,
Mhm.
then 1 elephant,
Mhm.
and I'm missing one. And then the last one is eagle.
Okay. So
2 eagle.
number 2 is eagle. So you guys, you see the stall is going back and forth. The door does not open.
Okay.
Okay, the angel and the devil are opposite each other. The snake and the tiger are next to each other but not facing.
The eagle, or the angel.
Or yeah, not facing the angel.
So they're probably next to the angel or one space away.
But they're on the same wall. Pretty much.
Yeah, the angel, the snake, and the tiger I think should be on the same wall.
Okay.
No, the eagle has to be opposite on the same wall as the knight.
I said angel.
Yeah,
Snake, tiger, and angel need to be on the same wall.
yeah.
So, ace,
And then-
angel 7, devil 8, snake 5.
Devil 8. What's 7?
But notice the angel and the
Snake
devil are opposite to each other, but not necessarily facing each other.
Mhm.
So it could either be directly across or clear on the other end of the room.
I would say that it's those that oppose each other, like the angel and the devil oppose each other, the knight and the dragon oppose each other.
That's
This-
possible too.
Snake and the tiger.
The snake and the tiger.
Elephant and eagle.
Okay,
Maybe the tiger and the eagle and the elephant and the snake.
yeah.
Would have made more sense if it was a mouse.
So what do you guys do?
Angel, the elephant, and the snake are not next to each other. but are facing the eagle and the knight. So obviously the eagle and the knight are on the same wall, but they are opposite each other. Let's see. So if we have angel, devil, and then snake.
Arvid, what are you doing while the other three are
Tiger.
figuring this out?
Oh? Oh?
Arvid, no, Arvid. What's Arvid doing? Are you just keeping an eye, basically? Arvid? You're muted. Hello? Did we lose Arvid? Arvid, are you here? Aris?
She's just standing there.
Just see you, yeah.
She's recharging.
I was just getting water.
Oh, okay, sorry. So what are you doing while the others are just figuring this
not
out?
much.
Okay, so Arvid is just keeping watch. So, what do you guys do?
Alright.
Angel, the knight, the eagle, probably the tiger, are all on the same wall.
Wow, the puzzles really have you guys.
Angel, devil, snake, tiger.
Might have been a bit much on the puzzles.
Yeah. I mean, this is the only episode that has a puzzle, technically. Or probably one of the two. Who knows?
Tiger, eagle, elephant, snake.
What you call, Arid, you what you call, being a paladin, Arid, you sense that there is something on the other side.
I use divine sense.
Yeah. You would, as soon as you guys go deeper, you guys would sense that the temperature is a lot colder. Arid, being a paladin, you would sense that there is something on the other side, and it does not sound nice or feel good.
Yes, I use the actual divine sense.
Yeah.
Action. Is that let's go fiend or undead?
It is undead, and there's several of them.
So I'm only counting 7 figures, even though there's 8 pillars.
There's the angel, the devil,
The snake, the tiger, the elephant,
the
the
dragon.
eagle,
The
and the
knight,
knight.
the dragon, the knight, the snake, the elephant,
Oh,
the
okay.
eagle, tiger, devil, and angel.
Okay, so the dragon is not mentioned on the paper.
Mm-hmm. It does not.
Are any of the statues like there already?
Basically, they're just stone pillars. There is no symbol embedded on each number. Basically.
Okay, so let's do... Number 1 is the elephant, number 2 is the knight, number 3 is the tiger, number 4 is the eagle, 5 is the snake, 6 is the... dragon, 7 is the angel, 8 is the devil.
Nothing happens. The door remains shut.
Switch the devil and angel.
So what are the numbers again? Let me know. So
Switching devil and angel, that means put devil on 7, angel on 8.
angel on 8. The door does not open.
I played them on the other end.
Yeah, we can flip this puzzle around, put the angel and devil on the bottom.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so angel 1, devil 2, and then snake 3, dragon 4, tiger 5, eagle 6,
No,
elephant
right there.
7, 8 knight.
Nothing happens.
Tiger are next to the angel, but not are next to each other, but not facing the angel.
Right, that's why I have the snake and the tiger on the same side as the angel.
Okay.
Next to each other, but facing the opposite direction, or the same direction as the angel. Not towards the angel. But, again, we could have this completely reversed and need to swap all of 1, 3, 5, and 7 to 2, 4, 6, and 8.
So by facing, I mean 1 is facing 2. That's what it meant by it's facing, basically. In case you guys are
Right.
confused.
No, I get that. That's why I put...
Mhm.
Sorry, what was that?
I let you guys know about the undead as well.
Okay, so what you call Arid tells you that there is something waiting on the other side that is undead in nature.
We need to hurry up and get over there. Undead are my speciality.
Prepare your bloated agony.
My blood curse of bloated agony.
What do you guys do then? You're almost
Let's
done.
see.
You want to try something different? Like putting angel, devil on 5 and 6?
Well, it would have to be angel, snake, tiger, elephant on one side, and then the others on the other side.
Yeah, so maybe we're just reversed. Take 1, 3, 5, and 7 and put them on 2, 4, 6, and 8. Just completely reverse the whole thing.
So what number is what animal? Let me know.
Yeah.
So, number 1 is devil, number 2 is angel.
Mhm.
3 is the snake.
Mhm.
No, sorry, backwards. 4 has to be snake.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna go up and down instead of left and right. It's gonna be easier. So, 2 angel, 4 snake,
Mhm.
6 tiger, 8 elephant,
Mhm.
1 devil, 2 dragon, 3 eagle, not 2, 1, 3, 5, 1 devil, 3 dragon, 5 eagle, 7 knight.
7, 9. So 8 and 3 is glowing. The door does not open, but 8 and 3 is glowing.
8 and 3 are right.
Oh crap, now I have to refigure this so I know where I put them.
So 8 is elephant, and 3 is
That was
dragon.
8 is elephant. and
Put
3
the
is
angel and the
dragon.
devil on 5 and 6, and then move the snake and tiger down.
Okay, what do you guys do? Hello?
Dragon. Hold on, sorry.
Okay.
He's got a real
Alright. So if number 3 is the dragon, 8 is the elephant. The elephant and the snake are not next to each other, but are facing the eagle and the knight. So let's put the eagle and the knight on 5 and 7.
Eagle and the knight. What are you putting on number 7? Eagle or the knight? Which one?
Eagle.
Eagle lights up. Number 7 lights up.
Awesome. Okay.
That leaves you 5, 6, 1, 4, and 2.
So let's put the angel on number... Hold on.
What's wrong?
Let's put the angel on number 5.
Okay, number 5 starts to light up.
And the devil on number 6.
Number 6 also lights up.
And then...
I hear a cat. Meow.
And the knight is going on number 1.
Okay, number 1 lights up.
So that leaves us with the...
tiger and the snake.
Put the tiger on number 4.
Number 4 lights up.
And the snake goes on number 2.
Okay. You guys managed to figure it out as the door opens. I'm gonna bring you to another map. Basically.
Alright. I'm gonna have to go.
Okay, so I'm about to end the episode real quick as you guys proceed to a different room. Technically, it's a small chamber. There's a path that leads straight on your upper left corner. As you go proceed, there's another path leading to the left, going straight, and there are corpses around you. You see different types of corpses. There's a knight and a priest. As soon as you go, the corpses starts to stand up, and what you call looking at you with this red glowing eyes. And I guess that is where we're gonna end.